It's just
right. I'm on the spot now. How
yeah.
Liar's Dice works is that you have like 6 die. Each person has 6 die. Each person puts in the bet before they start playing. And each person going through the line, I don't remember how it kind of starts, but the challenger or whatever everyone gets to look at what they die roll, which is of 6 dice, 6 dice each roll, and you want to bet on how many numbers of a certain kind there are on the table at once. So say you rolled some 6s, you can say I bet 1 6. The next person could say I bet 2 6s. The only thing that a person can bet on is a larger amount or of either number. So they can bet a large dice roll for a low number, or they can swap a lower number for a higher dice roll for a higher amount that's in there. The thing is that the person,
So it's basically just all bluff.
It's bluff. You want to catch someone in a lie by putting them into a situation that you know they are lying, but they can't get out of the lie. And when the person calls the person's bluff, it's between the two. If the person is caught not lying, they get the bounty. If the person is caught lying, the person who calls the other person out just gets the pot, essentially.
I mean, you can definitely make that work with like deception checks as well. You roll some dice, and then you have to either lie if you got a good one, or persuasion if it is what it is.
Yeah.
Versus insight and stuff like that. I can make that work. But we'll play that one.
I just don't see it as a game that we would actually play. It would just be more deception and then checks and DC checks, I feel like.
There's some intimidation in there too.
Yeah.
You could. It's a game about bluffing. It's a game about charisma. You could do it if there's like high stakes stuff involved in it. It's sort of like
wait a minute. It's on my alley. Am I a gambling paladin? This is what this is?
He's gonna gamble away all his fortune. Stop him.
Fortuna is a gambler. That's literally her background I chose.
Oh, but I have... Wait, oh, I should have done... Instead of athletics, I should have went with deception. Damn it.
Also, your audio for the stream sounds good for everyone, and the music, the everything that's being said, all the players are what's the word? Clear, audible.
Sized.
We're on the beach.
Yeah, I wanted to add a little detail in there.
So everything sounds good.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright, let me
where
just...
the heck were we?
well...
On Tumanzar, just outside of there. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to zoom in on my end.
I'll let you know what was up with the game in a little bit. And where we were.
No, I just wanted to, from my end, see where we were.
Okay. So, you guys ready to play some Dungeon and Durgan?
Oh, you Gurgan.
What's a Dungan and Durgan?
Down in Dallas?
Well, if we had to go
My
through
double
this,
D's are ready.
Okay.
my double
Banging start.
my double D20s. I'm rolling with advantage.
He's bound it down, loaded up and trucking.
One of them.
All right,
What's
so
the deal with these double D rolls?
when we last left our motley crew of ne'er-do-wells, fortune seekers, and all-around freedom fight, and possibly freedom seekers as well, you never know. You had all accepted a job shipping contraband crates over from let me just get it from here. Over from from Vinelmon. I can't click on that actually. That's weird. It is just very slow. From Vinelmon over to Tumonzar, which is about like a few days journey. like roughly about 2 days of a journey. Along their way, the party got to know the crew that they are flying with, the Flint Pirates. A very well-known crew around a few seas. Known for a couple of adventures, magical or daring feats of do, or daring, I think feats of daring do, I believe is how the expression goes. And you were all affected by a series of fey curses, and you also got blind drunk with the captain. Unfortunately, though, in the middle of your journey, your sloop is stopped by a navy vessel, inspecting all ships around the area, trying to look for recently stolen goods that were actually navy supplies, which are the same ones the party were assigned to guard by Captain Flint. However, as the navy were drawn off the scent of the contraband thanks to the deceptive misdirection by one Anu and Sor, another ship approached. A sloop that hoists the flag of the Lasher Pirates, a notorious band of goblin actual pirates, actually. Because these pirates are just more like plunder and pillaging rather than buccaneers. With cannons firing and cutlasses drawn, the crew, as well as the navy that you persuaded to help, are ready themselves against their enemy, the enemy pirates. And let me just get something out quickly. Let me get some new music up. I believe it is under bound music, actually.
I am being joined by a cat.
Hello, cat.
Hey.
There we go. Got some new music up. There we go. Turn up a little bit. As the ship approaches, you see coming up from, hanging up from the mast is a little, hanging up from one of the riggings, like the rope riggings, is a female goblin, wearing what appears to be flamboyant, flashy clothes with a long feathered tricorn hat, almost on par with Captain Flint's. Let me see if I can find a good picture. Yeah, actually that works. I like that. Alright. And for the folks at home, she looks like this.
It's a female goblin. Orbo, it's your chance. Get her.
Oh, hang on. I need to actually get the link. Here we go. She looks like this. Now put that on the in the Discord.
Whoa, Aruga!
Aruga?
Glorbo, it's your chance. Get it.
Glorbo, you can do it.
Here you
Glorbo,
go.
you sly dog.
Alrighty.
I like the cut of her jib.
I like
Alright.
the
Just her
stance
jib.
of her.
Well, you know, all the cleavage.
Oh, I'm glad you were blunt with it. I'm glad you were blunt
Oh,
with it.
Lord, she stands of her.
I'm not even in this situation. I'm still in the poop deck.
I like
Yeah,
the
I'm
stance of her personality, as it were.
Alright, you hear
Oh my god.
her lean
Massive
down to you and
plot.
go,
Well, well, well. Not often we get to stick it to the Navy and Captain Flint's motley crew, eh, boys?
yeah! Says like a little army of goblins that are that make up the crew.
So here's how this is gonna work there. This ship, those two ships here, belong to Captain Jog and her merry band of Lasher pirates. And with your ships on her, Captain Flint, and a Navy vessel, our names will spread around the entire still sea, Every island and kingdom will fear the Lasher pirates for the menaces we are. So we can do this the easy way, or we do this the hard way. What say you?
Glorbo will hear this, and he's kind of stunned, but he's kind of distracted by the just like squeakiness of her voice. He's like, "Oh God, she looks very beautiful, but I don't know that I wanna comply with this."
That's the woman you need to keep mouth full.
Oh
Jesus.
Hey.
Oh.
Jesus.
A food, right? Yeah. You just need to constantly feed them. It's fine.
You need
Feed,
a,
feed her grapes. Feed her chocolates. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah. No, make sure
What were you thinking?
guys.
Oh, I was thinking of something about milk.
all right, let me do some.
Yep.
While this is so, you say you want to say beef, and then I will. I'll add on to that.
So Glorbo, when looking at this, he's kind of perturbed. He's like, well, "What the fuck? He doesn't. You."
I mean, she wasn't gonna
and
sound
he
like
starts
Jessica
kinda
Rabbit.
Fidgeting. He starts kind of fidgeting his fingers a little bit, kind of nervous, like an anime schoolboy, and kind of just
Oh my
like,
god.
bashful. He's like,
I
"Oh,
walk
God,
over.
Christ,
give him a
man.
nudge on the
Folds
shoulder.
at first sight.
This is a beautiful goblin. She's a pirate."
So, this is where I would walk over, give him a nudge on the shoulder, be like, "Get her."
Well, you're downstairs in the brig. You can't. Oh, no, you
No,
are up
he-
there.
he
No,
went
I'm up
upstairs,
on the,
I
I'm
stayed
up on the deck
downstairs.
with you guys.
Okay.
I stayed downstairs to protect the cargo.
And then, like an anime protagonist of his own story, he will, respond in kind. I see you. You were saying what about, pirate ships belonging to you? This is not a pirate ship. This is just a regular vessel.
Give me a deception check with disadvantage, because there is a navy flag flying above the other ship.
Deception check at disadvantage.
Oh, God, Glorbo.
Oh god. He
You know-
-2.
You know what? That's quite funny. I like a man that's got a good sense of humor. But you're not that funny. So hand it over. So what's it gonna be, Captain Flint? You gonna hand over your ship or what?
And that is when Captain Flint will look over to the Navy officer and go, "You know, I don't normally do buccaneer work these days, but..." And the Navy officer will go, "Say no more. If you and your crew will be handsomely paid if you're able to take care of these pirates." "Of course, then. Permission to kill, Captain. Permission granted." And then that's when Captain Flint takes it up. "I should pull." And that's when Captain Flint will take out his cutlass, and everyone else take out their cutlasses and flintlocks. And Captain Jug will grin.
I guess we's doing things the hard way then. Unlocks the hard way. Get 'em, boys!
And I need you all to roll initiative.
Okay. Initiative.
And I'm gonna move you guys to the map.
Where am I?
Initiative.
There I am.
Where am I?
I can't touch my character.
What?
Hang,
Well, shit.
well, hang on. I'm going to. Actually, I need to move a couple. Because at this point, I'll say like a few of them have already moved onto the ship, as it were. By the time this combat's going down, I'm gonna also give you permission for your ships. My stream is just extremely slow. You have to forgive me there.
Oop, that's not the right person. There we go.
Equipment.
Fortune. That sore.
I really wish my shit really had this.
But that was sore. Oh, there he is. There he is at the bottom.
12.
Okay. Alright, and next now I gotta roll for a couple of people.
I know what the description of this. What this does.
We gotta roll initiative too. Or do I have to wait? Yeah. Is the initiative? How?
It's initiative, yes.
Okay.
It's initiative time.
Oh damn! Top of the order.
Alright, let me
Of
just...
our group.
Well, fortune's higher.
Second to the top. I can't mess. Okay.
Jenny,
You know, the
I don't
rogue is the
math
quick one. That
numbers.
makes sense.
Oh, I'm very quick.
I may not be a smart man,
That's what the
Jenny,
ladies do say.
but I know what love is.
I might not be smart, Jenny, but I understand what initiative is and having to take that to pursue your love, Jenny.
Captain Jog. Wait, is Captain Jog gonna be your Jenny? The Jenny to Glorbo Forrest Gump?
You know what? I'm gonna make that this bit for this section.
God damn it. No.
Captain
It'll be a real
Dog, I may not understand what it is that you're after, but you've got a special place in my heart.
I've only just met you, but I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
I only just met you, Captain George, but I feel like I have a connection with you.
Also 18. Okay, give me 1 second. I accidentally did a new when I was meant to do 14. Give me 1 second.
I can go twice.
No. I don't think. Yeah, one for you and one for your astral self.
Of course.
Now let me just roll for the.
One, and you get one, and
All
you
right.
get one.
Now I need to open up all the character sheets here. These are bandits. Okay. So now I just gotta do the long process of just opening all these character sheets.
Okay, what's our plan, guys? It's our time to strategize.
I figure I'm just gonna use a bunch of cantrips to cantrip these pirates up. That's my plan.
My plan is punch real hard.
My plan is to use some of that there druidic magic.
Whenever you said that, I just imagined the Dragon Ball abridged. I guess we could hit them
Real
real
hard.
hard
Together?
together.
Together.
Fine.
I love Dragon Ball Abridged, dude. It's like the only actual, like, I've never watched actual Dragon Ball, and I love Dragon Ball Abridged because it's just somehow the actual plot of Dragon Ball.
Well, yeah, they take what is like all the episodes of Dragon Ball and they condense it. That was the appeal of the abridged series.
In the nuts. Got kicked in the nuts by how
Would
many
you
metal
like
coolers
And
was
so Bean. Yeah, I suppose that was a stupid question.
What's a stupid question?
It's like this one picture, this one scene where, like, I can't remember his character, not Kakarot, like,
Krillin?
Genshu or something. Krillin. No, not Krillin. It was the worthless guy who just gets.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yamcha.
Krillin.
Oh, Yamcha.
Yeah, Gamsha is just in a like a crater, just collapsed and beaten to shit. He goes, and it's just Goku going like, Gamsha, would you like a Setsu V? And then it's Gamsha just giving a long moan or kind of thing like that. He goes, yeah, I suppose that was a stupid question.
Poor Yamcha. Never had a chance.
Gamsha doesn't deserve it, but he does deserve it.
Where is this?
Alright, so Captain John's gonna get a 14 in initiative.
I'm working with the fucking new playstyle, so I don't understand any of this.
Don't worry, just don't be in front.
Don't worry, don't die.
No, what, you're a druid. You might be able to take it?
No,
Depends on his age.
assure you, I likely not. So my first move of action will literally be to get the fuck away. I will disengage with the small creature thingy, I think.
You're gonna turn into a rat.
I'm gonna go eat. Oh wait, I have that fucking astral form.
Yeah, you got story forms.
S.
Oh.
set.
Whoa.
Okay, I guess those goblins are ready to go too.
Oh my. Well, okay, what the
Well,
fuck?
ain't that
Don't worry,
just
they're- they're-
nifty?
Oh, you're approaching me. You should be. You should be running away.
You're
I
not
can
trapped
I
in-
can't beat the shit out of you all the way over there.
You're not trapped in.
And by all means, approach me as your ledger.
All right,
I'm not
so
trapped in a room with you.
so for the clarification, I do have a rule for natural 20s on initiative. If anyone like an NPC or a character rolls a natural 20 in their initiative order, their first attack is done with advantage, and
Okay.
the opposite goes for natural ones. If you roll natural 1 initiative, disadvantage on your first attack.
Because they're so ready for combat.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that
Is there
makes sense.
flat-footed in this or no? I can't remember.
No, that is Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder 3.5.
Good.
But you can knock someone prone if you use your action to shove and stuff like that.
Mm.
Which will give you advantage on
Not
attack
prone
rolls.
as in kill, or
No, prone basically just means like you push them to the ground and then you basically once they're on the ground and you keep them on the ground, you'll have advantage on attacks against them.
Oh,
But you can get
break
up on
every
your
rib they
turn-
have.
You can get up on your turn with your movement.
With half
Half
your
movement?
movement, half movement.
Half movement.
All right. So with that in mind, Fortune, can you move?
Hmm?
Can you?
Hold
Yep. Can you click on your token?
on.
This is in character. She's not paying attention whatsoever.
Oh, thanks God. All right. So yep. So because it's now your turn. Where are you gonna go?
I guess I need to stop eating and pay attention. Okay. Let's see.
So just for the
Who
record,
do I want to kill first?
the guys with the red dots are the Lasher pirates. The guys in blue are Captain Flint's pirates. And
Okay, so kill the red, save the blue. Got it.
Yeah. And
Just like American intended.
Oh, hang on. I forgot to put in the Navy guy as
Okay.
well. Hang on, I'll put in the Navy guy too.
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever get this? Oh no. You basically said he looks kind of like that one guy from
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, he basically looks like that guy.
Yeah. Okay.
What
Yeah,
was
that
it?
one guy from Pirates of the Caribbean,
The-
full
the-
of.
Yeah, the cucked
You
dude
know-
from Pirates of the Caribbean.
You know that one guy? Yeah, that one guy.
Oh,
Yeah, that one guy from the Pirates of the Caribbean, the one movie. That he
Yeah,
was in.
the guy from
Yeah,
the movie
yeah.
with the swords
I
and
meant
the
the
cannons.
fucking like Navy general.
Guy with the
Navy
powdered
dude
wig.
who's,
Yeah,
like,
it was the
after
one who was gonna
Jack
marry.
Sparrow's
Yeah, it was the one who was going to It was the one who was gonna marry Elizabeth,
Elizabeth.
Keira Knightley's character, but he gets cucked by Orlando Bloom.
He does.
Okay, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Everyone would get cucked by Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
yeah,
Meh.
yeah.
He never really did it for me.
Oh, well, listen. Most people, at the wedding altar, Orlando Bloom came in saying, "I object," dressed like Will Turner. They'd be like, "Take me,"
No.
and even the groom would be like,
No.
"Take me." No.
And then
No,
he'd
I'm-
just be staring at him, being like, "No, you leave."
I need the
I'm gonna
dark
walk
emo
in.
bad boys.
All right, so Brandon Lee comes back from the dead.
Yes. The crow walks in and I just go, take me!
Literally just walk in.
Where the
with
fuck
little
is
rock
the,
like Johnny Depp? Like where?
Jack Sparrow, yeah.
All right,
Okay, so this one here I'm looking at has a red dot, but there's something white on it. What is that guy?
I
Something
don't-
special or is just
No, he's just a regular pirate. He's a human pirate that's part of the that basically got a tattoo of the Lasher pirates. So he's the enemy.
Okay. Who do I want to kill?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Okay, I think I'm going to kill this one first. So she rushes over here. That is still within the 35. And I'm sorry, boys, but fortune is not on your side today.
Well, that depends on
And it's
what
gonna.
you roll.
I'm fortunate. I'm not on their side. Never mind. You
Right.
you clearly missed the pun. Does a 9 hit?
Oh, let me check their AC. Because that is a regular event. All right, found one. Here we go. All right. I'm going to just put this dude here because he's going to be one of the... Because this dude's going to be... There we go. Because that guy is going to be... that dude's going to be the Navy captain. For the time being, he's just going to be Navy captain. Alright, and he probably does not beat your initiatives. Anyone? No. Let's see. Let me check his AC. A 9 will not hit.
Ah, okay. So then take a swing with the offhand dagger. If my sheet will stop rolling. And... Does a 19 hit?
19 will hit.
6 piercing.
Okay, that's not bad. That is actually, wait, no, that's the goblin actually. Never mind. Wait, so 6 damage. Okay. Did you? Now you can't do sneak attack on this because you don't have advantage. But
Hold on. Trying to double check what Rakish Audacity does. Don't need attack. Oh, nope. Rakish Audacity. I don't need advantage or anything to be. Let me share it to the group.
yeah, let me read what it does. Let's see. In addition, you don't need advantage on your attack roll to use your sneak attack if no other creature other than your target is within 5 feet of you. Okay, so basically you can use sneak attack as long as you're the only one targeting this creature. Because you're basically doing the arrow flint, all eyes on me.
Yes.
So you can roll your sneak attack damage.
So, I don't know why I double did, but it's 4.
How do you want to kill this goblin?
Oh, well, he managed to parry my blade, but my dagger finds its mark swift and true in the side of his neck as I grin, letting the splash of blood across my face make me look crazy, and then push him aside.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
As she does, as the goblin curses, this captain curses in goblin as he goes, as he falls to the side, lifeless. And you see something kind of interesting pop up. Actually, I need to go to like a DM mode. Give me 1 second.
I look over to.
Plus marker. You've never seen this before.
Look over to a new, and I'm like, he's on our side, right?
He kind of does the Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh.
As you see a shark lap up where the body was, and the body, as the patch where the goblin was, there is now a puddle of red that inks out from the rest of that inks out across the sea. As you now see, and Fortune, give me a perception check.
Come on, stupid sheet. And perception. There you are.
8. Okay. What's your passive?
Looking. Hold on.
Should be
14.
All right. Everyone with a passive perception of 12, of 10 or higher, I'll say, can see this. You see shark fins going all around the ship here, as you see that these waters are not only infested by the Lasher pirates, but infested with sharks.
Chum in the water, boys! Chum in the water!
God.
You don't have to tell me twice. I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself today.
I'm waiting for a new to take his fucking stand hand and just eat a, just eat
And then
a
look-
goblin across the deck.
That's what I was thinking.
He'll just be
The
called-
last of her movement, she moves a little bit closer to this
the best
guy
part
here.
is that with strength checks, I can use my wisdom modifier instead if I have my arms out.
And from this point on, it was known that Ainu became Ainu the shark feeder.
All right.
You know what?
And that's turn for me.
All right. Next up is the goblin's turn. Also, I'm going to
I'm gonna
Which
thunder punch
goblin?
one off the deck.
All of them.
Yes.
yes. Also, I'm gonna move
Yes.
the counter just so you guys can see it over on this end.
Look
So
who-
that so
you're
that
gonna
so that you guys at home can keep track of who's going where.
What's up?
look who. You're gonna throw one. I'm gonna walk up to one and thunder punt them off.
Exactly.
Gonna Dragonborn him and from like
Throw da!
yes.
I'm
Elder
gonna grab him by the neck of the collar and just do a spin throw.
He's gonna washing machine him off the
But I need to
fucking
activate my arms before I
There
do
you go.
that.
So you guys at home can see, keep track of who's on the initiative order. All right. So now it is the goblin's turn. You have taken care of one of them, but they're not a fan of Now I'm gonna see. Are they gonna go for the obviously scary, half pale vampire lady, or are they gonna go for the mooks? You know what? You just killed one on their own, so I think they're gonna go for some of them. This one's definitely gonna go for you, Fortune. And this one here is going to go over to the side and take some pot shots. This one's gonna go over here and go after, swing over by a rope and try to grab at this pirate with a one of the Flint Pirates crew with a cutlass. So now I just gotta roll for these gobos. So I'm gonna go for the one of hitting Fortune first.
Sure glad none of us are in danger.
yes.
Does the 17 hit you for?
Drawing
would you say
attention.
that?
Hold on,
would
let me
you
double
jinx
check.
us?
One moment. One moment. Oof, 17 does hit.
Okay. Alright, the goblin scimitar, or cutlass in this case, strikes you and slashes you across the chest as you take 6 points of slashing damage.
The chest! My god, couldn't you have aimed for something less obvious? Ugh.
You actually had to jump a little bit for that one.
Messing with my
Just
décolleté. How
perverted.
dare he?
They're playing with them.
Alright, now
Well,
I'm gonna go for
you know.
now I'm gonna go for this one, who is going to attack this part of member of the Flint Pirates with his scimitar, with his cutlass. Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit that. That's gonna hit that dude. As this old boy, he gonna take a nice 6 points of slashing damage.
How'd I measure distance,
Oh,
by
I'm
the
about
way?
to become an
the deck?
influencer.
Oh, yes.
Distance is measured on the left-hand side. There's a ruler in the left-hand side bar.
Gotcha.
and that'll give you a line. Yeah.
We're playing with adjacents, right?
Yeah. That's right. I need to check.
So we can only take right angles for movements.
Okay. And I'm gonna check something in the rules because I didn't get time to macro flint locks into these goblins. I'm just gonna have to do it by hand by also looking at the rules.
Oh god. I like how there's just cursors all over the screen.
Yep. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Where is it? Flintlock pistol. Okay, so flintlock pistol is 1d10. Okay. Cool. All right, so this one's gonna have the load. All right, so this goblin is going to fire his pistol over at. Who does he try to aim for?
Not it?
I mean, you're the one who made. You are the one who's trying to get the most attention. So you
I
succeed in that
know.
regard. So
Can I say my good looks to come up everywhere I go? Oh!
That's a natural 20.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Oh god.
All right, so that is gonna. So since he's using a flintlock and not a short bow, which is the unfortunate thing, it's gonna increase the damage die.
Okay.
Okay, so don't worry, it won't hurt that bad. It's just gonna be
Tis but a flesh wound.
yeah, it'll just
Actually,
be a
it's silver
flesh
bullet.
wound worth
This,
about
this.
12 points of damage.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's literally half of the hit points I had left.
Oh,
Jesus.
oh. So you down?
To 12?
Oh, okay, yeah. You get shot in the. As you do that, you see this goblin take out a flintlock and just a flintlock pistol, and just bang, just shoot one of those like bullet rounds into your shoulder.
I see. I'm gonna have to take matters into my own hands and go for a meal soon.
And he goes, and he's gonna speak out in goblin. I think Glorbo's the only one who can hear this.
Maybe if you submit now, you might be able to be a good concubine.
And Glorbo will kind of cock his head and be like, huh?
What is it, boy?
Something about a concubine. He's just totally distracted
No,
by, you know,
Yep.
Jenny. And then he hears concubine. He's like, huh? What? Where?
Actually, wait, no. Oh no, wait, he can speak. No, he can speak common. Actually, he can speak common. So he'll say that in common.
And all you'll hear from Glorbo in the meantime is like, huh?
What?
Concubine where?
No, something about a porcupine. What?
Concubine? Wait, where? Huh?
Oh, those make good meals.
Peter the
That would make for a
porcupine?
tasty
Where is he?
Sandwich right now. I'm kind of hungry.
And that is the goblin's turn. Next up in the turn order is Anu. What are you gonna do?
Okay. Is this point? Hold on. Is that point right there actually on fire? Would I take damage? If I
No,
walked in it?
I will say that the combat
Okay.
has not started enough to where that is gonna be a
Okay.
fire yet.
So then I am going to move within that proximity. What would I have to roll to throw someone off the ship?
That would be an athletics check.
With athletics check.
That would just be an opposed
And-
athletics check versus either the enemy's acrobatics or athletics. So you basically have to roll a higher athletics check. Or
Okay, let's try
alternatively, you could use the shove action, which is just a regular, which is also the same thing. I believe it's also an athletics
Is
check.
that a strength check?
That's a strength check, yes.
Okay, I am going to run up. Sorry, I can't touch. Whose cursor is? Fuck it! I can't touch my I can't touch my token because of the 0 feet 0 squares. I can't touch it.
All right, so you have to. Oh, Jesus, that's weird. All right, so you have to go back to your.
Oh, there's a
select
corner. Okay, no, I see it.
Yeah.
No, that's not mine. Someone's just holding their thing down.
Oh, okay,
God
okay.
damn it, Galaxy.
Huh? No,
You're,
mine's up
you're
here.
0 feet 0 squares
Oh.
make it so I can't
Oh.
touch it.
I'm this up here.
Okay, if this doesn't kill him, I will, first I'm going to activate my, spending an key point does not cost an action, does it? I think it's just spending it, right?
Wait, so no, so basically spending the key point is part of whatever action or bonus action whatever you're gonna do.
Okay.
I believe most key point spending is a bonus action for because that's when you use the step of the wind, the flurry of blows, patient defense. It all gets added up. It's all part of that spending
Okay,
key point.
so I'm going to activate my. Oh wait. How far is this person from me? Dang. Anyways, is there a way for me to get over here?
Are you what's your size again?
I'm medium size. So
Okay,
probably
and you're a
not.
human, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Then no. The only way you'd be able to move around is if you were going behind, if you were going around, and allies. So, unfortunately, you have to either stay there, or I can allow you one free, move around, one free redo of your movement to where you can just go,
So I was there, and then no, there's actually no way I would be. Sorry, my computer just glitched.
What's your
There's no
movement
way
speed?
that I could. I think it's 30.
Well, you're a monk. I believe
It's-
monks get
yeah, it's
an
a-
additional
hold on.
movement speed.
Where is my? It's plus 10, 45. So I can. Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah, you can
If I
easily
do it that way. Okay.
Yeah, you can easily do it that
Yeah,
way.
I'm gonna run around and just put myself there with that one redo because I didn't think about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then I'm gonna activate my arms of astral self, which with activation of my arms, I can select each creature of my choice within a 10-foot square of me must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take force damage equal to 2 rolls of my martial die, which I think is a D8.
Okay, is that also going to include the Flint pirate guy, the guy in blue, or is it just you can select?
No, it's just gonna because they're not our enemies right now.
No, they're not.
So it's just going to be the goblin and the guy in red.
Okay, then I'm gonna roll for the goblin first. That's a 20.
Yeah, I don't know what the DC of it is.
That would be
Doesn't
based on your
say.
key points. So that's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your key. Sorry, plus your wisdom modifier. So,
So
8 plus your proficiency, which is 2, plus your modifier for your wisdom.
modifier for wisdom is a 3.
So that's 13.
So 2 plus 3, so 13.
13 all up.
Both
Both of them
both of them
succeed.
passed, it looks
Yeah,
like.
both of them passed. Yes.
Oh well. Well then, I will shove the goblin into the water. But since I have my astral self, I can use strength checks. Instead of using strength, I use wisdom.
Ooh, okay. I like where your head's at. All right, all right. Go ahead and roll me that. Then go ahead and roll me a wisdom check then. And we'll add a
Alright.
+2 to that. 23.
21. 23.
Yeah, because that's not including your proficiency bonus.
Nope.
So I got to roll an opposing acrobatics check for the goblin. See if he can make it 23. He does not. This boy's luck is just ran out as he's pushed 5 feet back. He... You know what? Because technically it would be in a straight line, but you know what? I like the idea of him falling overboard, so... As he just falls away, like making an R2-D2 scream.
Wilhelm.
Yeah, the Wilhelm scream. Yeah, the Wilhelm scream. As
Wow.
you hear a splash going on. And the sharks smell fresh meat. That goblin's gonna be using his turn to get up. Again, trying to get back on the ship as fast as he can. But he's also gonna take some fall damage from that because it's a big sloop. He just fell from a sloop, so that's gonna be. I'd say
Probably 20, 30 feet.
Yeah, I'd argue that. So he's gonna take. Oh, that goblin dies on impact.
Damn,
Well,
man.
Now my
That's
question
kinda
is, can
hopeful.
everyone see my ability in it?
I
Or is it
will
still
allow you.
invisible?
I will allow you to make it visible if you so wish. Because I would say a lot of these, there's a few people on here. Like, I feel like some average Joes might feel it's invisible, but then those that are more magically inclined or those with supernatural origins would be able to see your astral self.
I like the supernatural origin, can see it.
Yeah. So, Fortune, due to your origins, Fortune, I think everyone in the party will be able to see that your, stoic and grumpy, smuggler just has this glowing suit of floating armor around him. Or, like, these floating arms around him, basically. That are able to do a lot of the actions for him. While he's just standing there almost cross-armed, I imagine.
Yeah, basically.
Interesting.
Or at least, like, in a fighting stance rather than a
Yeah.
neutral stance.
Yeah, in a fighting stance. Alright, is that all you want to do this turn?
I don't think I have anything else I can do unless I can. Can I strike with my own body?
Well, what did you? How much did it?
You shoved. I don't think I can.
Yeah.
No, I used my bonus action, so I can't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, and you won't
I can use my actual self to punch as a bonus action. So, but I don't have a bonus action.
Yeah. So we'll keep that in mind for next time. Then next up is Glorbo.
Yes, well.
Is your turn, Glorbo?
Part of me wishes he didn't die in impact, so that way my character could have ran over and kicked him in the face as he tried to climb back up. Just thundercooked
That's
him.
what I was
All
planning
right,
on doing too.
back you go, punk.
As soon as he was gonna climb back up, I was thinking, oh, I could hurl a guiding bolt at him. Just thunk.
Yeah.
Just be like, nuh buddy. Get back in the water.
We kick Goblin Swallow down.
That would have been a pretty comedic thing if he kept getting knocked down every time he got up.
Literally, it's literally just Reinhardt's ultimate ability, hammer down, but all the goblin is dead.
Well, there's plenty of other goblins to play with.
True.
I have a question. Since I've never played a druid before, what are... Okay, I'll go through the spells and stuff. So which ones are cantrips and which ones are spells?
So
Is magic stone a cantrip or is that a spell?
magic cantrip is a magic stone is a cantrip.
Okay. Is guiding bolt a
So in your case, guiding bolt is a little bit strange. So because of your subclass, when you activate your starry form and go into the archer mode, you can use your guiding bolt as part of a ability once like a turn. But the spell itself is a first level spell. So that is more specific, I believe, to you. It can go both ways. So you can do one as an action and one as a bonus action, I believe is how it works.
And how about a ice knife?
Ice Knife, that's a spell.
Okay. What I would like to do is I would like to use the action to go into the starry form and go into the archer.
Alright, that would be, I believe,
Or the bonus action.
that's a bonus action to do that.
And then what I would like to do with that is prep the guiding bolt to then be aimed at this individual that is standing directly. No. Actually, what I want to do is I want to move closer to, like over there. Can I undo that?
I think you have to click on it to redo it.
I don't know how to. I'm sorry.
Hang on, I got
I
it.
meant to get the measure.
I gotcha. So just click on the
what I
ruler.
wanna do is take him and kind of move him like over this area, so he's away from this guy and a little bit closer to those guys in his story form. Prep the guiding bolt, and I guess as an action. So I've used I'll be using one action to move over to here, and I can move. What is it? Since I'm a small creature and I can get to places pretty quickly, how much speed do I get?
It's on your character sheet.
I'm trying to find
It's like above your HP.
Oh, HP.
Right next to
Next
your
to
initiative.
Oh, 30. Okay, so I can move 30 feet. Awesome. So how far is this? Ooh, okay, 20 feet. Okay, yeah, I'll move to like by this boat area, and that'll be the one action. I'll use the other bonus action to prep the guiding bolt through the starry form, and then as one last remaining action, I will attempt to try to hit this gentleman that's like directly to Fortune's left. That
The pirate, not the goblin.
the pirate.
Yeah.
Not the goblin. The guy that's next to the goblin.
Good, because I'm going to be gobbling that goblin soon.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, yo.
Goblin
like
Lizzies,
to-
huh?
Yo, I didn't know you swung that way. I didn't know you swung that way,
I
Fortune.
I
Good that
didn't
you're
know
being
you
all
had a thing
inclusive.
For Gabo.
All inclusive, all parts are racism.
She's like Dungeon Meshi. She's gonna be messing up his internals.
I've never seen that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Basically,
Okay.
you kill monsters and then you eat them. You cook them and then you eat them.
Or in my
Okay, you're talking. Okay, I get you.
My-
I wanna do
in my
a
case,
magic
it's
stone.
drink
I want
them.
to magic stone this this pirate, or at least attempt to. So I will roll that. Wait.
Let me double check.
shit.
Do you want me to double check what your
Within
story
5
form was?
feet.
Sorry, nearly tripped
Hold on. So you eat magical build. Hold on.
I don't know how druid work. Okay.
No, it's alright. No, you're good.
So
I was wondering.
so just tell me exactly what you want to do.
Okay, what I want to do is prep the story form guiding bolt, but in the meantime, I want to throw a magic stone at this fucker.
Oh, easy, yeah. So go ahead and click on the spell Magic Stone.
Magic stone. Also, don't I need? I think I have to be a little bit closer to hit him because it's within 5 feet. So instead, I think I need to be in this square. So can I just correct that movement?
Sure.
Okay.
I believe the Magic Stone should be a long range spell.
Get 10 feet. I don't know. It's what
I'll double check
It's
that.
a touch. It's a touch one.
It should not be. Well, it's touch to basically create the stone, but it's still a ranged attack.
Okay. Then I don't know.
Then you're good to
I don't
throw
have
it.
my sheets
Then you're still good to throw it, and that's what, a 13 to hit?
Yes.
All right.
That his AC?
That does. So go ahead and click the Magic Stone button.
Hooray! I get to magically stone him.
Yeah.
Just like
why-
a famous
That's why
religious
Glorbo
prophet.
is my favorite person to hang out with.
That's why
Get
Glorbo
magically
is also.
stoned.
He's the guy you come to get magically stoned.
Yeah.
Roll with the bludgeoning.
6 bludgeoning. Ooh. That hurts him. You basically, I imagine you just pick up like a section of ship, and then you magically enhance it to make it look like to basically get the stone properties, and then bang.
What I'll do is I'll take a part of the raft that's next to me, just like a small piece off the top, and then magically imbue it, and then just hurl it at his eyeball.
Oh. Ah! He's getting
So I just wanted clarification. Sorry, go on.
Well, since it's a bludgeoning weapon, I can't pierce it, but you do give him a black eye.
Yeah. So now he
I was
can't
hoping you
see.
would have thrown it at. I was hoping you would have thrown him at the groin.
Poor boy's gonna have to wear an eye patch.
You know what? You know what? Can we change that? That's funnier.
You want to hit him in the groin?
Yes.
All right, you go and hit him in the groin, and he makes like a face.
But does he fall over?
No, he does not. That does not. You get your next
It's
attack
just
with
laser
advantage.
attacks.
You get your next attack with advantage, basically, because he's grabbing his balls.
He's
Ah.
kind of hunched
Nuts.
over.
Hang on.
I like
Doing, like, a
how,
little wobble.
someone in chat's like, kiss their ass. I mean, kick their ass.
Yeah. Thanks.
Carry on, Mitch.
Thanks.
Carry
thanks.
on.
Thanks for stopping by, Choodles. We appreciate you.
So I do want clarification. So Gabo's turn is that he turned into like a astral mist, grabbed a piece of wood, turned into a rocket, dick through it.
So allow me to flavor this. What Glorbo
Yes.
did is that he basically he had all these glowing veins around that took the shape of a star sign of like a celestial system. He starts to glow like this beautiful radiant yellow, and he takes on like a and he does the pose and like a pose of like the of an archer constellation appears around him. Very much like almost like an anime kind of power effect.
I feel
going
like
on.
JJK when Sukuna was doing his fire arrow thing, right?
I've never
Yes.
watched Jujutsu Kaisen, so I won't know.
I'll send you a gif.
Thank you.
just I had
but
some
then that
blubber.
glowing radiance transfers into the stone, or like the piece of the ship, which he chucks, and then like a majestic shooting star hits this pirate in the balls.
Meanwhile, in Glorbo's brain, in his little goblin noggin, he's like, "Oh, I'm going to hit him in his balls. It'll be funny. Watch this." Oh.
Alright,
You know what? Give me a charisma check, actually.
Hold my beer and watch this at moment.
Alrighty. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this pose on him because it perfectly like encapsulates his mood. Natural 20.
He natted! He natted!
Got it. Glorbo,
Wow.
your goblin ears perk up as you think you hear the sound of Captain Jog, Chuck cackling madly at that, thinking that she found what you just did incredibly funny.
Oh, my
Funny?
waifu found what I did hilarious. That's the best. Now what makes this day even better? Some goblin surf and turf.
Ew, so ew.
A goblin sloppy Joe, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Oh, you guys are reactivating my cough.
Alright, so is it enough?
sorry, that's sorry.
And that's what
Okay,
Glorbo
so,
will do when he'll end his turn.
Alright,
Pressing
beautiful.
guiding bolt.
Alrighty. As it is now Captain Jog's turn. As she's going to look over to the crew that have gone onto her ship, and she's gonna go,
You know, you're pretty cute there, Goblin. You got a good sense of humor. I like that. If you stay alive, I might make you my cabin boy to keep me warm in the night.
Don't fall for her tricks, Gobbo. She won't love you.
Depends if he wants love or he just wants affection.
No, you're not helping the kid.
alrighty, as she is going to take out a dual dagger and scimitar thing going on here, and just go full like anime slash mode, very like Errol Flynn Pirates of the Caribbean. And as she gets underneath one of Captain Flint's guys and just goes to town.
You might want to rephrase your wording there.
Nah, no.
No,
I know what I
you
said.
exactly.
Phrasing,
I know what I said.
After the
phrasing.
goblin surf and turf, I don't know if I want to picture what's going on.
Alright, so that's gonna be 8 slashing damage
It's a
to
goblin on a surf.
surfboard. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was totally talking about food.
It's one of those paddle boards.
Yeah,
Alright,
we know that
she-
you were talking about eating.
As you see her basically slashing and whacking one of Captain Flint's pirates, and manages to get a good stab on the Achilles heel. With her scimitar, but now she's clashing with dagger and cutlass duel with this guy's cutlass, as they're having a bit of a Errol Flynn swashbuckling clash. And now it is
Dual wielding.
she's dual wielding. She's not the only one dual wielding, as it's now Captain Flint's turn. He's going to look at this one threatening anew, and he is also going to take out a scimitar and a dagger and dual wield attack this boy.
Captain, my captain, you're dual wielding too. Is this a rare skill?
It is one that is learned through years in the high seas, my friend.
Aye, Captain. That's smart. I likes to dual wielding.
I like to dual wielding. I like it a lot. That
I
also
swing with one hammer, and then I swing with two. Just seems a little too much.
And let's see. He is going to. So basically, Anu, you watch as the man in front of you, freezes for a moment before he collapses onto the ground as Captain Flint has now hacked his back to pieces. And then he's going to simultaneously throw his dagger over at this captain with the at this pirate who used his flintlock pistol on Fortune. That's not gonna hit, as it sort of tangs a bit on the ground. He can't be cool all the time.
Yeah.
It almost worked.
It almost worked.
He
Now
just
it is
didn't
time
have
for
enough
the
velocity.
now it is time for the goblin boss. Goblin boss is going to get over here, and he is going to make a multi-attack with the scimitar.
Hmm.
Ooh,
Ouch.
Oh my god!
Oh,
rest in peace, that guy. Oh my
8 points
God.
of damage. Yeah, the flint pirate's not doing very good.
No.
And this guy's next attack is done with disadvantage. That's a 10. That is gonna miss. So this guy's life is saved, just barely.
Cut my
Gross.
life into pieces.
This is my last resort.
Oh, actually, it's gonna be the guard's turn, as it's gonna be the navy. Sorry, it's gonna be the navy captain's turn, as he sees shit hitting the fan, and he's also gonna take out a flintlock.
A gentleman's weapon to shoot from afar, because he's a pussy. I mean,
And he's gonna step over here, and he's going to aim at that goblin. Go meet Adela. Go meet Adela into the. Go meet Adela's embrace, scum. As he's going to fire his weapon. That's going to be a D20.
so he's firing at who?
He's firing at the goblin. Actually, no, he's going to fire at this pirate over here, not the goblin. Let's see how he does.
Okay.
That is going to miss.
Mm.
And he only gets one attack. Goddamn.
Well, at least you sounded cool.
I meant to do that. It was just
Well.
to lull the enemy to a small sense of security, as he's going to use his bonus action to reload his gun, his flintlock. Yeah, sure you did, lad. Sure you did. Just stick to your paperwork, Navy boy. Leave the actual swashbuckling to us.
Just to let you know, I want a bonus for this.
We'll talk about it if you live.
I can assure you, I can make that happen.
All right, next up is the bandits' turns. This
Neato
boy
bandito.
did not appreciate getting This boy did not appreciate getting hit in the groin, as he's gonna go, you little fuck, you little bugger, as he's gonna take out his flintlock and shoot at you with disadvantage.
Okay.
He has like his face is red.
So, and shoot, yeah, and shoot it. Yeah, he's like tomato red. All right, so he's gonna shoot at you, Glorbo, and he's gotta take the lowest number.
8.
I
Okay,
don't think he's gonna
yeah.
roll lower than. Yeah, he's gonna take that 8. It misses.
Okay, yeah, that misses.
As he takes a shot over at you, and you just like dodge. Funny enough, for a goblin who's literally just like a bright beacon, he could not hit you.
I am a target, and yet you can't hit me. Ha ha.
Would you say that your aim's a little off the mark?
You know what? In response, Glorbo
Would
in
you
his
say the stars
chatterific
are
form,
aligned with your demise?
He'll hit him with a quip, something along the lines of like, the stars are not aligned for you, mate.
That was cringe.
So punny.
You're cringe.
You're cringe. Plus ratio.
All right, and now the bandit is going to go over to. This bandit's going to go over to you, Anu, and is going to basically meet you on the other end of the bridge, and he's going to slash at you with his scimitar.
Sounds good.
Does an 11 hit
Doesn't
you?
hit.
Alrighty.
Nope.
You basically use your arm to like grab this, your astral self arm to like grab the scimitar and push it away. All right, and now the other... Let's see, and I'm gonna go for the other pirate. That's gonna go for the one with the goblin. That also misses. So now I'm gonna go for the one that is fighting the goblin boss and Captain Joy. So first I'm gonna go with the one fighting the goblin boss. What is the goblin boss's AC? That does not hit. Oh, these bandits! Oh boy, they trying. They are trying their best. They cannot hold a candle to these goblins, man.
Poor little dudes.
And the one next to you and you is going to make a shot at that goblin there with a light crossbow. 20. That is going to hit.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought someone was shooting at me, and I'm like, oh.
Nope.
He fired again and he missed.
That is 7 points of piercing.
So I reloaded my bullets. And I missed
Alrighty.
again.
And this bandit is also going to take out his end. The elf first mate misses, unfortunately, as his crossbow goes a little bit too wide.
No wonder they had to hire us for protection.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
just
I would have
imagine-
known this. I would have charged more.
Same.
Next up is, listen, it's like that meme I showed. I think I showed you this, Phoenix. I think I showed you Beef as well, which is like it's like my dice, my character, my stats,
yes.
my equipment, my backstory. It's all Jason Momoa. My dice rolls. It's like it's Rob Schneider with a bad mullet.
My God.
I know the one. I know
That-
I don't know the
That
one. Show
that
the
one is
screen.
very true.
I'll find it. I'll find it. I'll find it.
Fortune is going to step here so that she has no other people within 5 feet of her, and therefore she's attacking with advantage. But actually, she's attacking with advantage anyway because she's under half health. She looks at the goblin, blood all over her face, and then she gives him a wide grin, showing her fangs before she chomps on his neck.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh, damn.
25.
Is that with advantage?
Hold on, I'll show you.
Oh yeah, because
Because she's less than half health, she's with advantage.
oh, thank you. Let me
Jesus.
read it here. You regain you empower yourself with this visual points. You have advantage on attack rolls if you're missing half or more of your hit points. Oh, okay, yeah. I guess a nat 20 is gonna hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
That is insane. Jesus Christ.
And since also there's only him within 5 feet, she gets sneak attack as well.
Okay, go ahead.
Also, I think we might have skipped over Galaxy's turn.
Oh, did we? Oh,
No, we did. We did.
Oh.
Galaxy gets no turn.
no, I will do that.
I'm taking a snooze. I'm just sitting there twiddling my thumbs like,
That was 3 turns ago. We skipped over it.
So
Okay, so
18.
so you get 7 points of hit points back as how do you want to kill this guy?
She's going to rip his throat out with her
Alright.
fangs.
All right, you rip his throat out and you drain him of all blood in the process as you sink so you suck up his blood with your fangs, and what you feel like you've diminished, you rip the throat out of the next one and you drop him down to the deck of the ship.
Now I'm trying to see. That's her main action, so she can't do it again to bite this guy, but she can step up and stab him, right?
I mean, is the dead body? Yes.
No, she's the
Stab the guy. That
the
was
the guy the
registered
guy
as
with the
another
balls
person.
that are hurting.
Oh yes. You can definitely do that, and you can do that with advantage.
One might
Stab
call him
his-
Sore McBallerson.
No, the guy with paste between his legs instead of balls.
Mr. Potato.
21
That's
to
gonna
hit.
hit. That's gonna hit.
And then, so that is this plus sneak attack.
Okay.
Where's that?
Again, you just like
What
you
the
just
fuck?
you just fucking just stab him in the you get the chance to just stab him. Where do you want to stab him?
The neck.
Yeah, you
I have a
stab him
theme.
straight through the neck, and then you let out and just falls limp to the ground.
And then she's just gonna stand there, can't turn around to face the other ship, licking the blood off of her fingers. Who's next?
Roll me a passive intimidation. What's your passive intimidation?
Hold on, I don't know how to figure that one out.
That's 10 plus your intimidation bonus.
Hold on, let me see. Scrolling. 16 passive.
Yeah, no, the average Joe pirates of the Splashers, they're kind of shitting themselves with you. They're like, let's not fight her. They're turning their attention away from you. That goblin is really regretting that goblin who shot the flintlock at you. He's really regretting his life choices.
Oh yeah, because that's the one directly across from her that she's pretty much staring across at, licking her fingers like you're next.
Okay, hang on. I need to come up with a.
Honestly, yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. I do still have movement left, but I'll stay.
Hang on, man. Let me see if I can find a good expression. This is the goblin's face right now.
Oh, I have to see this.
Dog.
Scared
He's
dog.
For all the audio listeners, there's a
Yeah.
dog that has been posted into the chat of just this really shocked and bewildered face,
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, what's the fuck?"
Like,
Jaws, his poor jaw hanging open, his eyes wide,
I'll see if
looking
I can
around.
do
So
this.
Similar to those videos that you see of people who are terrified of roller coasters get inside a roller coaster.
That's way
Yeah.
too accurate.
Th-
That's way too good.
This, I'll try and recreate it on my stream. I'll try and recreate on the stream on my webcam. This is basically what the goblin's
Perfect.
doing.
Exactly, that's it.
Sorry, I have Discord. I have Discord on. I have 3 screens. I have the map, and then I have Discord, and then I have your stream open. I just turn it over, and I
Mhm.
see you two in the face.
Oh
There you
yeah.
go, there you go. All right, so retroactively, Soar, what would you like to do?
Oh, I was just gonna fucking charge at the bridge.
All right, go
to
ahead.
Try and put myself between Anu and the
Hmm.
I can move my character. That'd be
Alright.
nice.
Are you able to do that?
I allow that if the ally character is willing, they can interpose themselves between them and the ally. But if the character's willing.
If not,
Then you can still hit him either way from that reach.
Yeah.
I'll move here, and then I'll just thrust my sword at him.
All right, go ahead and try to hit.
I just rolled longsword, right?
Yeah, you just roll longsword. 12. Is that at the? That is at the pirate. That just hits.
Oh damn.
Sweet.
Go ahead and click on the long sword, by the way, to see your damage. All right, how do you want to kill this guy? If you want to kill him at all.
I'll thrust him right towards the middle of the chest, right towards his heart, just to.
Just a
And
nice
then-
clean finish.
Yep.
All right.
Nice clean finish. Kind of give him like a merciful death, a quick merciful death.
Alrighty.
Aw.
All right. You give him
Better
a.
than
It's better than ripping out his jugular, like
Yes.
like fucking Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse, just with your fangs.
Well, you have to make an impression.
Also, if anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna post like a GIF of that scene from Roadhouse.
I have like a distinct image of what you did to the goblin. It's what you do to like a Capri Sun.
Here you go.
Ugh.
I put the GIF. I put the GIF in. I put the GIF in of that scene from Roadhouse. Yeah, it's a grisly scene.
He did
I
Mortal
really do need
Kombat
to see that
finisher.
movie.
It's really good. It's one of my favorite Patrick Swayze movies.
I can just imagine in that scene, he's like,
get over here. Kinda. All right. Next up is the goblin's turns, and guess what? There's one singular goblin left, and he's just like, Cap, I have me. That concubine line. I meant it as just a joke. You know what I mean? Don't kill me. And he's gonna run away a bit, and he's going to, this time he's not gonna this time. So does it look like you've actually healed a fair bit?
I mean, she went from 12 to 19.
Okay, so like I'm just wondering if you're not bloodied anymore.
No, she's still, well, she's gonna be covered in blood at this point.
Okay. Instead, he's gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna roll to see how smart this goblin is. I'm gonna roll
Yes.
intelligence.
I do love delivery.
Oh,
He's
This
going
goblin
to be,
is smart.
he is in panic mode as he opens his flintlock again and goes, "Get away from me!" And he's gonna shoot you again.
Does he have
Wait.
disadvantage because
Well,
he's terrified?
It doesn't matter. He rolled a
Oh,
10.
doesn't matter. Yeah, he
He
misses.
shoots as it goes wide, and he's just like,
Fortune's just gonna look over at him and do the little finger gun thing and point at him like, pew. Well, you're next. Now he's gonna go run behind mommy.
I so wish you would just run and dive overboard, just like anything but this.
No, I don't think he could. I would if he would if he could. Like I would take sharks over her. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
sharks are gonna come over here and have their meal.
Num num num.
Oh.
Y'all be careful, no falling overboard now.
So speaking of which, Anu, it is now your turn.
Woo.
All right, buddy system, hold
I
hands,
don't
everybody.
want everyone hold hands. Make sure you have a buddy. My buddy is going
Yeah.
to be. I don't want to attack that one. I'm going to leave that one for the lover boy.
I mean, you know, who are we to interfere with the Dreamweaver moment?
Dreamweaver.
Okay, how much? Well, if I move there, I proc a up. So move there.
No, I mean, what are you trying to say?
Luke Fu, yep. Sorry, I
I'm
was
trying to
distracted.
figure
I
out-
was, I was distracted by Dreamweaver. Yes, you could do that.
Yeah.
I
Because-
love
because you-
being monk because I just have so much goddamn movement.
No,
Yeah.
monks are amazing for their movement. That is why I love that class so much.
Can I just make an suggestion?
Mm.
The guy that you have, hold on.
To your left.
The one there. If you got,
I don't
on-
see what
if
you
you
just
got-
pinged. I didn't
I'm
see it.
trying to ping everyone.
Right click, just click right
Yeah.
click.
I'm clicking it and it's not there.
Oh,
that one
guy?
there.
Yeah.
That guy. Because you could either be one square to your left and you'd get advantage for flanking, or
Oh,
you
is that how
could
that
go,
works?
Yes.
or you could go there
Well,
and get
my
advantage
idea
for
was
flanking
to
as well.
Try to shove that person off.
Okay, I just wanted to point it out.
I mean, yeah, you can try and do that.
That's the goblin boss.
Or
That's the goblin
or
boss.
I can Fury of Blows.
I mean, Flurry of Blows would all get an advantage if you were flanking with one of your fellow pirates.
Oh, is that how that?
Yes,
Okay.
Mhm.
if you're adjacent to one of your
Okay.
fellow pirates, you'll be getting advantage on your attacks. That's how.
Yes.
Flanking is very fun. I love it.
Yes.
I've never played a character that's good with being up close and personal, so I'm still kind of doing that. So can I, like, I know you said a one-time use, but can I just put myself back on space?
Yes, I will allow it. I'll allow it.
Okay. So I'm going to Fury of Blows. The person right here,
All right, so that will be.
and that will
one-
be a key point, right?
Yeah. So
so-
first you attack with your main weapon, whatever it will be.
Which would be a punch.
All right, so that's
which
gonna
would
be
be
your.
his fist.
So that's gonna be your wisdom-based unarmed strike.
Mm.
11. That is not gonna hit, as you go a little bit too wide with the swing you're trying to do. Also, how do you get a +6? You only have the
It's just a roll of the dice.
No.
No. Was that not put in correctly?
Yeah, because you've got.
Plus
How much is your
6
Is this with your?
dex.
Is this based on? Oh, your dex. I thought you were using your wisdom. Never mind. That's not bad. That's
Wait,
not bad.
No. I can replace wisdom.
With dex?
I can replace dex. You can use dex instead of for attacks. I can replace dexterity for strength, or other way around. For checks and saves, I can swap it to wisdom.
Okay, that's how that works. Okay, never mind then. That's my bad.
Yeah.
I think you can only replace your attack rolls with wisdom at a certain level, which I don't think you really need because your dexterity is higher than your wisdom anyway.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's
that misses.
That misses, but you still get, because you activate a flurry of blows, you get 2 more unarmed strikes that you can do against this guy. And they both get advantage.
Are they? Is that a bonus action or just?
That's your bonus
free?
action. That's your bonus action that you can do 2 unarmed strikes as part of your bonus action, because you're basically doing like a bang, 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 like a little jab, double jab.
Okay.
Sort of like a.
I'm going to do 2 of those then.
Yep. And just remember to knock off your key point.
Yeah, I knocked it off. I'm down to 1 right now.
Cool.
14
That's
and a 22.
Those are both gonna hit.
Okay. Just flavor it so that I'm not punching as my ghost.
Yep. Alright, go ahead. Yeah, you led your inner anime. Absolutely.
Oh, and then I gotta do my damage.
Yep. So go ahead and click on unarmed strike for the damage.
5 and 5, so 10 total.
All right, he's still up, but he's just staggering like a dude who just got through like a 5-round boxing match with Mike Tyson. He's like, like he's wobbling on the ground, like you know how in like a Looney Tunes cartoon or like a Tom and Jerry where they're like they just get through the ringer where the guy punching them and they're just like, like they're dizzy.
They have like a lump on their head.
Yeah, they got a lump on their head. And they're just wobbling around because they're so dizzy. That's this dude.
My favorite part of this is that they can't see it.
Yeah, they're just getting punched by nothing.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Ooh. Speaking of standing there menacingly, Glorbo, you're up with your bright ass self.
What Glorbo will do, since now it's been the turn and the guiding bolt is prepped and aimed, Glorbo is going to launch it at the fleeing goblin.
Alrighty. Go ahead and, so this is going to be different from Guiding Bolt. I believe I made this a different thing for you. I'm just going to double check what it is, if you don't mind.
I'll go ahead.
Let's see. I think I put it under a different name. So, this would be... Yeah, a second. Did I not put this in here? Hang on. Then I'm gonna do that now for you, because this is technically a different. It does different damage to Guiding Bolt, because Guiding Bolt does 4d6, whereas this like bonus action attack does 1d8 plus your Wisdom. I'm gonna say Starry. I'm gonna call it Archer Bolt.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
No worries, no worries. This is gonna be based off your Wisdom.
Yeah.
All right.
Wisdom is a +4.
Yep. 1d8 plus your Wisdom. Oh, wait. All right, you should see something called Archer's Bolt.
Archer's Bolt. Do. Where the fudge am I? Oh, I see it. Okay. I see it.
All right, so you can go ahead and click Archer's Bolt, and that will do the damage you need.
Oh, fuck.
All right,
You
that's...
need to roll the hit?
Yeah, you have to roll the hit.
Okay. Does it 23?
That definitely hits.
Okay.
Now you click on it.
Now we roll the hit. Does an 8.
Yeah, 8 damage. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. As, yeah, this goblin is fleeing, and within the blink of an eye, you all see just this dart, like a shooting star, just, like, slam against the back of this goblin and just, like, knock him down to the ground. Ah! As he
I like
collapses
to
on the ground with a
imagine
smoldering.
as this is happening, the wind up. Glorbo gets into like what is considered the baseball pitcher's throw. He tosses his leg up, and then he has a smile, like a kind of his teeth. You know, they start to like form from his mouth. A little smile. It's like
Go in and give me one more.
Launches it and goes flying.
All right, give me a charisma check with advantage.
I like the idea that instead of it, like you can kind of see that it burns him from the inside. Like
No.
like his eyes and his mouth glow a bright radiant, and he collapses to the floor.
This is a little love story in the making.
Oh.
It's a 6.
No, those are saves. You want charisma roll, not
Base.
charisma save.
Okay.
13.
13. Okay. She'll look over to you and go, She'll give you like a little grin, like, not bad. Like almost like she seems like she doesn't really care about her crew, which is probably not a great sign. But you know what?
No.
Listen, a big boobied goblin is interested in you. This opportunity does not come along. This opportunity does not come around.
This is
Big booba pirate.
I like the fact that he
Goblin.
showed us the picture. We were like Aruga, and we were like, "I would like to romance this character." Everyone was like,
This is the plot.
understood.
This is
Listen,
the plot of
this is a
today.
pirate game. Pirates are all about free love as well.
And just as he like cracks a smile, he like utters with the charisma, something clever along the lines of like, "This is gonna be a hot one for you.
no.
My fastball.
I'm gonna put a little heat on this one for you."
You already had glowing boy.
Then in his astral form, he'll start doing like the finger touch thing. He's like,
Oh God.
"Hey." Oh,
Yeah.
Now wait here a minute, I just want to kill you.
And now it's gonna be Captain Joy's turn. Wait over there, hot stuff. I gotta go kill your mates. And she's gonna go to attack the rest of these guys.
I love that.
18, that's gonna hit.
Where did she go?
She's still right here.
She's attacking the person.
Oh, the blue
just,
guy. Okay,
Yeah,
there he is. Yes,
you are
I
no
see.
longer. And unfortunately, Anu, you no longer get the flank as this boy is now dead. He is now pierced in the back.
Oof.
No, don't worry.
14. Oof.
And I think she's gonna use her movement to try and flank you, Anu.
Interesting. I'm in danger.
Another scimitar attack.
10.
Natural one. Oh. Alright.
Does her scimitar go flying from her hand?
No, but I believe another fun thing happens. I get to do a fake curse on her.
Natural 1, let's go.
Something good, something good.
Alright, I'm gonna see which one sounds more fun right now.
I like the idea that my spiritual hand just catches the blade, and I slowly turn around at her and just glare at and I turn my head up right, and I just glare down at her.
That's perfect. That's perfect. She gains the curse that she has the beauty of the gods as long as she views herself in the mirror each day. If not, her beauty will corrupt into a necrotic horror.
Jesus Christ.
As if the poor boy wasn't already besotted.
Alright, you already thought this goblin was hot, Glorbo, but now you look at Captain Jog. She looks like one of the maidens from Elden Ring.
Can I be made in this? Or can I be maidened? Finally?
Can I finally get a maiden?
The
She's
night
got-
seas speak with me. I am going to falter.
And
I feel like he's tempted to become the cabin boy. He's
and a 17 to hit you with the dagger. Anu.
Okay. My AC is exact, so
Meets it, beats it.
All right, so meets it
Right?
beats it. Yeah, meets it beats it.
Alright.
As you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
As that is Captain Jog's turn. Now it is time for Captain Flint. Captain Flint looks over to you, Glorba, and goes, "Alright, keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize, boy. You can go on ogling boobies when you're done killing or when you're done defending yourself."
Oh, Captain. Can do.
As Captain Flint is going to like an Errol Flynn character, grab the rope and just swing forward, and then take a shot at the enemy over here, this guy, with a dagger. That's not gonna hit. So that misses, but it does get his attention as he jumps over here and then comes at him with a scimitar. That hits.
Oh my god.
As that's 7 points of damage. As yeah, you see Captain Flint just absolutely just cut this dude's head off. I'm gonna be blunt.
Vorpal.
He severed his connection with his life.
Yeah. Oof.
And is going to go around you anew and is going to go for this goblin boss. I trust you can handle the captain, boy.
With pleasure.
That's gonna.
I think the poor captain might be running away at this point.
And unfortunately, so now this lieutenant, like basically what's the Lasher pirate's first mate is what this goblin is. They basically clashing with scimitars with each other, as it's now this like a truly like an Errol Flynn like cutlass duel going on between these two. And now it's the goblin boss's
in
turn.
between the two.
Oh god.
As the goblin boss is going to swing and a miss against Captain Flint. And he's also going to roll with disadvantage. That's... Let me check the bandit captains. That just hits, naturally. As Captain Flint, for the first time, actually takes some damage.
Ever in his career?
Ever in his
Wow.
career. He actually gets like a little slash against the cheek. Alright. Alright, first blood then. Let's see how you
Little
can keep it.
cosmetic.
Let's see if we can keep
Technically, I took first blood, but okay.
Tis nothing but a... Can you have him say "'tis nothing but a scratch"?
Tis nothing but a scratch.
It's but a flesh wound.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Tis but a flesh wound, little man. And the goblin's is going to swing. Well, let's see if we can get a few more on there. Oh, famous Captain Flint. And that's going to be the goblin's turn. Now it is Soar's turn.
Alright, let me see here.
You've got 2 enemies left. You've got this goblin boss here, and you've got Captain Jog.
I have 20. I'm not gonna be in range of either of them.
You've
Even
got...
if I get.
Oh, yeah.
I only have 30 speed. So I can
Do
move
you not
close.
have a like a long range weapon, like a bow of some kind?
You might have a javelin.
No.
Yeah, you can throw
Nope.
javelins.
I have my hand axe that I could fucking chuck, but that's about it.
Throw the hand axe at me, I catch it, and I, with my reaction, I throw it at someone else.
Honestly, you
I wanna
could.
say
No,
it's
don't do
okay.
that. Don't do
I want to
that.
say I have a snaring thing, but I don't remember where that's at.
Actually, hang on a second.
Oh,
Actually-
okay. Does the archer bolt, was that just one action?
That was one action. So technically you would have... That was your bonus action, actually. So technically you would have an action.
Okay.
But we'll
So
do that
technically,
after.
Can I like throw also Galaxy's character sword my spear so he can use that?
Sure, you can use that as your action.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
Yep.
Canonically.
Yep. So you can go over to. So you can like toss a spear. So I believe it's got a range of about. Let me check the rule books actually. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Where would my like spells be? Wait, no, it's snaring
be-
strike. What does this do?
Snaring
within 5
smite?
feet. Strike. Ensnaring strike.
Oh, ensnaring strike. Sorry, I thought it was searing smite for some reason.
I have to be within 5 feet of a creature in order for it to work.
Wait, hang on. Ensnaring strike? I don't think that's because then how would
With
rangers use it?
There's two different snaring. So there's like range snaring, and then there's strikes with a snare.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it has a
Those are
roam
two different.
All right. So in order to use it, who would you be using it on?
I don't think I'd be able to get into range unless I get here somehow. I might be able to use it on boss, but
I can.
I have to
you
come
know
down
what?
and then
If
get
you
across the bridge.
If you give me a free athletics check, I will allow it.
Yeah, I can get you an athletics check. Hold on.
Instead of going through the bridge, you jump between the two ships.
I mean, shit. I am proficient in athletics, so see what happens.
19. Yep. Again, you grab onto a nearby rope and you, Errol Flynn, Jack Sparrow, swing your way across the other ship and get to about here and get to there.
Get to there, you said?
Yeah.
And as this happens, everyone sees the shining scales of this golden dragonborn glimmer.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Always one step behind me, aren't you?
Yep. I will use ensnaring strike then to try and immobilize the goblin captain.
Yep. All right, go ahead and try to hit.
Oh, Cass, what level is this? What level would that be at?
I believe it's level 1 for ensnaring strike.
Okay.
That.
Oof.
Wait, is that damage? You didn't actually roll.
Yeah,
the
you rolled.
You didn't roll.
So first you have to roll to attack, so that would be with your weapon of choice.
Okay, we'll go
Yeah.
long sword.
Okay, 23 is gonna hit. So do the longsword damage. And that's 8 plus 9. That's gonna be 9 damage to her.
With a DC 14 strength save.
Oh.
Or else she's ensnared.
Alright, let's see here. I would say she gets disadvantage, but she does not. Hang on. Let me actually first just get the HP down. She actually takes a good chunk of damage from that, as now she's going to have to roll a strength saving throw. 19. As she sees you try to like use the boards of the ship to try and how would you describe your ensnaring?
I would say I would try and like get her caught on something. Maybe like her foot slips into like a crack in the floorboard and she gets kind of like hung up.
Okay. As you try to do that, you try to use the magic of the ancients to try and get her to conveniently trip over and get caught on something, but she sees through the ruse and sidesteps it. I have to do better than that, green golden boy.
Oh, we'll see about that one.
All right, now it is time for the other. Actually, now it's gonna be time for the guard's turn. Sorry, the Navy captain. As he's going to go. As he's going to try and aim his shot for Captain Jog.
Captain Jog is the
Goblin.
woman?
Yep, that's the woman
Yeah.
goblin.
Ooh.
5. This Navy guy sucks at his job.
He is definitely
Hits me in the back of the head.
he's a professional paper pusher.
I catch the bullet.
No, actually, no. Phoenix, we've been watching Blackadder a bit. Like this is like this guy is definitely Captain Darling.
Uh,
That's
So
the
do
only
they
way I
give
can
you guys
imagine.
training for that, or just allow you to have those?
Why don't you... Hey, there's nothing cushy about life in the Navy. Listen, I haven't had to do a lot of action in a while. This is... I'm not usually this bad. You should see me against a target, though. It's
Wait, is
just
this the
difficult when
Navy
it's...
commander?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
he's the
my
Navy
Christ.
commander, and I'm giving him shit for
Christ.
keep missing every shot he's taking.
He's
Christ.
quite essentially the pretty boy. The useless pretty boy is what he is.
Exactly.
All right,
Go back to your paperwork where you have to worry about nothing more than a horrible paper cut.
There's nothing. There's nothing funny about a paper cut. All right, now it is. Now it is the bandits' turn as Captain Flint's crew are going to effectively make their way over to the part of the ship, and they're basically going to like hold their actions to fire. Their flintlocks in case Captain Jog, in case they're actually going to hold their actions to. Actually, no, they're going to try and fire at the Goblin boss.
Yeah, that's the one who attacked their captain. That makes sense.
Yep. And
Nope.
only
Ooh.
the first mate hits,
Oh wow.
dealing 8 points of piercing damage as the flintlock just fires off and then pierces itself right into the Goblin boss's chest.
Which one? This one or this one?
No.
The one on the right.
Yes.
Oh,
The one on the right.
that's
The one on the
like
left is the
Flint.
captain.
Okay.
Yeah, like the goblin is the one they shoot at.
Oh.
And
Well, that is.
unfortunately he can't do any flanking maneuvers. But he can get down here to allow someone else to flank. As he is going to use his last remaining breath to go and try to stab, and that does not succeed. Listen, he trying his best. Next up.
Arms don't work like they used to before.
Alright, Fortune is now your turn. Fortune is now your turn.
How fortunate.
Also, if you hear any
Out of
birds, that's
everything
just
that happened in this battle, I'm pretty sure Fortune is the most horrifying thing.
Oh yeah.
She is just covered and soaked in blood at this point.
I'm gonna see if they have any
Okay.
gifts of Captain Darling that I could just spam to you guys.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
See if
No,
can
they
get
don't.
another
They
reaction.
don't. They only have like one jape. They only have like one little gif of like flowers around him and it's skulls of just Captain Darling. No, you can cry, darling. Oh no.
This looks like it was made in 2012 Tumblr. What the fuck is
This is
This looks like it was
Why
made
is
on
this is
there?
my character.
Why
No.
is there a Union Jack bumping hard in there?
because he's British.
Oh, is that it? I don't know who this
Yeah.
guy is.
No, it's from Blackadder season 4. It's like based around World War One, and one of the characters is a man named
Whoa,
Captain
How do you
Darling.
move 50 feet?
Cause she dashed.
Oh, okay.
Fucking rogues, man.
Then
I
it helps
imagine
that
the
she's a
dog in
vampire.
Gen Chat.
Yeah, you
Yes,
basically-
It's
so
all characters.
she has a 35 base speed because she's a vampire.
I imagine like you just fly through the air like one of the vampires from Van Helsing.
Yeah, this is one of those just gracefully leapt from one railing to the next and across and over.
You
And now
feel-
she's gonna.
I knew you feel a little bit put off. You're like you're supposed to be like you're supposed to be the one who can gracefully move and shit. What's going on there?
She's just her hair's
I'm not
soaked in
even-
blood.
I'm just slowly beginning to get that. I always flavored it that the my special my stand. I'm just gonna call it a stand. My stand has just recently awoken, so all of its abilities are slightly weakened, and one of the abilities it gave me was easier movement.
Fucking hell! All monks are stand users. Jesus. All right, so
Oh,
So
monks are
she
stand users. Who said that?
that was me.
So she's
Okay.
gonna get in position and she's gonna grin like this wild, fangy grin at the captain. Looks like Lady Luck's on our side today. Take
I
a
already
swing.
said that one.
No, she said fortune. Now she said Lady Luck. So does
Oh.
a 15 hit?
That does hit.
And so damage?
Oh. So that 5 sneak doesn't count?
Right, because there's more than one person around. And then she's gonna take a swing with her offhand, which is her dagger. 17 hits?
That's gonna hit.
And 5 more.
Alright, that's still 15 damage. That's nothing to sneeze at.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you actually impale her in the back and she goes, ah!
Not bad, girlie. Not bad, girlie. Not bad. Are you sure you... You sure you wouldn't mind coming onto our crew?
I don't think the odds of you getting away are very high. So too little too late. You're a dazzling smile.
This is just only for the anime fans here, but Fortune reminds me of a yandere. She's got that kind of energy.
She is. She is.
It's basically...
Yeah.
I'll explain what that is in a little bit, Phoenix.
Okay, because I have no idea.
Okay.
Yandere, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it when you were asking. It was like, hey, what you guys want my character to be like? And I said, be the Yandere.
Ah, okay.
Like, basically, it's basically a woman who is beautiful but is also fucking capable of murdering you.
Oh
Right.
yes,
Without
she
batting her eyes.
exactly. She
I
would
think-
she would kill someone and then go, oh, and
She
one of that
tries to. A Yandere, by definition, is a beautiful woman who poses to be innocent and non-harming, but to be an utter psychopath.
I think the literal
Yes!
translation is sick love, like they're mentally, like they're
Yes.
sick in the head.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Anyways,
Mhm.
I'm doing this for you, Beefy. I'm going to. I'm going to not. Can I non-lethally unarmed strike?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can non-lethal her.
You just pimp slap her with your stand fist.
No.
I'm going to non-lethally unarmed strike the goblin that I have flank bonus to.
Okay.
I get flanking bonus, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you do get a flanking bonus because Fortune is right there by your side.
Yep. So I'm going to non-lethally hit for 20. Okay.
All right,
Damn.
that's gonna hit, and because of that, you're gonna get a little a boon, a fey boon, if you will,
Mm.
Ooh.
on top of rolling the double damage. Let me see if I can find it.
Wow, that's a lot of damage. Hi,
For you, I
Perfect
am not
here.
killing. For you.
Hmm.
Where? Oh, where?
I always love it whenever you get a nat 1 and a nat 20 at the same time.
And no
Oh, yeah.
duality of man, am I right?
The
Mhm.
duality of dice rolls in D&D.
Yep, exactly.
Hi, Philip J. Swift here, and today I'm presenting you a Nat 20.
Don't you hate when you roll a nat 1? Roll not anymore.
Alrighty.
Don't you hate
so,
when you roll a Nat 1? Well,
So you
I
gain the-
do, so I'm
so-
gonna change it all for you.
Oh.
for the rest of this combat, Fortune, you feel the charisma of the
Fortune?
Fae begin to
No,
overtake
no, no,
you.
no, no, not me, not me.
Oh wait, oh.
Anew.
Anew. So Anew, you feel the charisma of the Fae begin to surround you as you have access to the spell Friends. To the cantrip Friends.
Ooh.
For as long as as I say so, basically.
You
Alright.
have friends.
Got a
Which basically-
friend in me.
Which will give you
I
charisma
will
checks
have
with advantage for about like I think a minute, but then they become hostile towards you.
Oh, okay. They're already hostile against us, so whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll the
Now I
damage, by
gotta
the way.
roll my non-lethal. So
That's
8 doubled.
8. 16.
that should you should get another damage dice for that. So go ahead and roll that damage dice again.
Okay.
6, so 14 points of damage on the first one. fucking
First
right.
one.
Yeah, because you can attack with a bonus action. If long as it's an
Oh,
unarmed
that's
strike.
right.
Doesn't
Is
just
she
have
not
So-
down? Or
she is not. She is definitely not down. She's got a lot of HP.
Holy shit. Okay.
She's a captain.
Roll an arm strike.
So
So is friends a bonus action or is it?
that is an action to do.
Okay. Does the question for the future? Does the explorer's pack come with rope?
Yes, I believe it. Yes, it does.
Okay.
So you can unarmed strike her, tenderize the meat.
I will
That's horrible.
for this
Sorry.
turn. For my next turn, I will do that.
Hello, boy. Sorry, my cat's right next to me. That's why I'm saying hello, boy. Because my boy's my kitty cat.
Kitty Cam, Kitty Cam,
All right, I'll
Kitty
move it
Cam,
down here.
Kitty Cam.
For my next trick, I am going to punch again.
Kitty cat.
Look at you.
With the fuck.
Oh, you
duality
do
of-
have
You
have-
man.
you
have
you still
advantage.
have advantage. So
Yes,
you are
you
a
do.
20,
That's
not the
true.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Thank the goodness.
Yep. So I hit. I'm gonna assume.
Yep, that's still gonna hit.
All right. 8.
All right, there you go. That's the kitty cat.
Thank you, Kitty
You know.
Cam.
Trying to get-
Non-lethal, each one.
Cheap tricks to get views with putting a cute little kitty cat on there.
I mean, is it
Anything
working?
helps. Anything for views.
Anything for views. Look at this little boy. Look at this.
Look at this little fur ball, ain't he fluffy?
He's a fluffy little boy. He's a fluffy
You almost
little
just
boy.
want to reach through the screen and give him a little head scratch.
Yeah.
Rub it in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that will be my turn.
All right, cool. Speaking of which, Glorbo, it's now your turn.
Oh, well, it's Globo's turn. Okay.
You guys see what I'm gonna do, right?
Yes, I do.
I
Okay.
don't think I do.
I gain the ability to do the cantrip friends, which gives me a persuasion or charisma.
It's
persuasion?
any charisma.
Persuasion
Yeah, persuasion, charisma checks with advantage for 1 minute.
with advantage, and I have a rope.
Oh. You gonna make her turn herself in?
Get a rope.
Okay. I want to measure. Do 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 do. 65. What does that fit? Does that do the thing? I don't know.
Which one? What are you trying to do?
I want to look guiding bolt.
Guiding
bolt.
bolts as an action. That will do. Let me double check the spell for you because I've got the rule book right here.
Range 120 feet.
I think you're good, bro. I think you're good.
Bro, I'm good. I'm gonna send another guiding. I'm gonna send guiding bolt to guide this poor individual, this last remaining crew member of her motley crew, this dude,
Mm-hmm.
off into the waters.
Goblin boss.
Go
The
ahead
Gobbo
and
boss.
go ahead and try to hit.
The boss Gobbo baby? Question?
Boss
mark?
Gobbo, baby.
No, boy. You know my little man.
Okay, roll the damage of the thingy.
That
Does a 10.
that does not hit.
Okay.
As your guiding bolt goes a little bit too wide, and it goes like over the goblin's head. You're used to trying to
Give
hit
him a
targets that are
haircut.
you're used to hitting targets that are a bit taller than you, so maybe you just went a little bit too wide over the head. But you still have an archer's bolt that you could use.
Alright, I'll do that, and we'll roll to hit for this one. There's a 14.
That does not hit as well.
Okay. Well, then Gobbo will just, as his last action, he'll move closer to see the spectacle, and he'll kind of be, where is this? He'll be like, okay, so 30 feet, okay, yeah, he'll be like just at this edge of the boat here, right here, and then that'll be his turn.
Okay. Alrighty then, and as you're peeking overhead, you can see the goblin. You can see like the flesh of like the humans and goblins being munched down by sharks, turning the blue water red.
Good, What's the does Gobbo have does Glorbo have a patron again, or is no?
No, that's for clerics and like paladins.
Okay,
Druids
that's-
mainly worship
that's
nature.
great. Okay, so he kind of just like spiritually offers some sort of like hoping that the sharks beneath him are well fed and are able to take this nurture of
They're
the
fed.
unfortunate goblin kind.
Yep.
Kind of regrettably with like a sigh, he's like, well, you may be a goblin, but at least you'll be feeding the sharks today.
All part of the circle of life.
Oh, part of the circle of life, as it were.
All right. Next up is Captain Jog's turn. She's in a bit of a precarious situation here. I'm gonna. How smart is she?
Smarter than the average goblin, but only just by a little.
Ooh.
All right, she's fairly smart. She sort of knows when she's outnumbered. As she sees a bunch of dudes like holding flintlocks at her. She sees the captain to his side, and goes, "First mate, I think we're well and truly outmatched here. Better surrender yourselves in. We might be able to earn some time. Let's give ourselves in. We've met our match." As she is now forfeited and combat is over.
Hooray!
I will pick her up by the scruff of her collar with my astral hand.
Okay, and then I'll make my way over to Fortuna, and then I'll apply some healing word.
Oh, thank you.
Let me do this. Do healing word. Or would cure wounds be better in this case?
Well, she needs 11 down, so I don't know.
Cure wounds does 1d8, whereas healing word will do 1d4.
What would be better in this scenario? I just don't understand.
If need be, I can also walk over and use lay on hands, which
Okay.
Nah.
or my cure wounds. I get 1d8
I will
plus 4
say
healing.
1d8 can get you 1d4 will only get you 1 to 4. 1d8 can either get you 1 to 8.
Okay. Then we'll do the 1d8 one.
That's cure wounds. So
Heal.
cure
Cure
wounds.
wounds.
Cure wounds.
It's fun.
At what level? Just level 1.
Yep.
Right?
Mhm.
Yep. Level 1. All right, you get 8
Oh,
HP back.
nice. So she's really close to Norm. Good, good, good.
Alrighty, and you want to try and so what were you trying to do as you grab her by the scruff? On you?
Oh, I just disarm her
Alrighty.
and make it so that she can't run away.
Alright, she'll go. It's alright. We're not gonna do anything here. You've well bested this lasher pirate. Isn't that
I've
right,
had my
first mate?
fair.
Grumbles the first mate as he's just holding his arms up begrudgingly.
Well, you'll be. I would rather. You must understand, I do not really trust the words of a pirate as much as
Well-
others, as I could probably throw you.
Well, everyone's bantering about. Can I look for like the captain's cabin to go loot?
Sure, you can go ahead and do that. I'm gonna roll something quickly.
And so
Captain Flint looks
Glorbo-
over to you, Fortune, and gives you like a little grin and wink.
Mm-hmm. He's just kind of like,
Well, Gabo,
Like
you've been flirting with. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, go ahead. And as you go in under the deck, and I'll let you know what you see, Fortune. Alrighty. As the rest of the crew begin to take on, either begin to take the bounties that they've seen down there, but Fortune goes there first, so I'll get to them later. And they also managed to tie up the first mate, disarm him, and then Captain Jog, and they managed to get them onto the ship. As you goes, sorry, what was your question?
Oh, I was gonna put the goblin in front of Goblo because I knew they were flirting with each other. I just
Alright.
want to see what happens.
Okay. And she goes,
Like I'm still holding her by the collar, but I'm just like making it so that
alrighty.
she's
floating.
basically just floating in front of Goblo.
First of all, kinsman, your mate here is a little bit rough. Could you get him to put me down? I'm not gonna fucking do anything.
Well, that's up to him. And what he decides. He's done the same thing to me. It was honestly quite embarrassing. He strung me through the entire town, the entire port town, just because I was trying to read a sign. And I don't quite really understand what he was doing.
Oh, absolutely demeaning.
Yeah, I've been there.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what you did then. You actually did me a favour by getting rid of them little worms. You actually weeded out who the weak ones was on me crew. Means I got to have a higher standard when they get the Lasher pirates back up and running. And if you're feeling so generous, I might consider you one of me newest mates. Perhaps we can always use some of the bit of magic on the high seas.
My magic is more meant for healing. My entire village is afflicted with serious wounds that I've never seen before.
Can't help you there, mate. Don't care. Still, if you ever want a little bit of company, you know, Captain. If you ever change your mind, Captain Jog will always have a place for a little cutie like you.
Well, I'll keep that in mind, but can I convince you to join us instead?
Oh, really? Me abandon the proud Lasher pirates? For you lot? Sure, you may be strong, but what's in it for me?
Well, that's a good question. Whatever you really want, I suppose, but I think your talents would be better suited for our needs as a pirate ship. Or,
Not a pirate ship. As our transportation.
as our transportation arrives to the destination.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Persuasion.
And you take the lowest number.
Fuck. What's persuasion under again?
It's under
It's
Persuasion's right
skills.
underneath performance and right above religion.
And then
Oh.
The man with -2 charisma. Holy shit. Okay. The man with -2 charisma is flirting up.
There's a
All right.
14.
Well, let me roll something here.
Oh, did I roll that? Perception.
I was gonna say, because I noticed him
persuasion.
struggling.
Oops, wrong thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because he got 2 14s. You can't really give the.
Yeah,
It was
look,
the wrong
Oh, you
thing.
rolled performance. My bad.
Yes.
That's even worse.
Yes.
yeah, she's
Um,
gonna go.
Because I noticed him struggling, is it possible that I could try and jump in and help persuade her?
Sure, if you want to. As yeah,
Okay.
go ahead and jump in. And what are you trying to
Oh,
persuade her to
I'll
do?
try
Yeah,
to-
please.
To come join us instead of her creating her own crew again, I would ask her if she would be interested in joining us and trying to help Glorbo here. Convince her to join us instead.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Oof. Nothing but low rolls today, apparently. What the hell?
You
The
know,
one who should be doing the persuading isn't nearby, boy.
sorry, lads, you're not really making a very convincing case. You're strong, but you know, you're pretty strong stuff, but you can't talk your way out of a paper bag.
Damn. Ouch.
How about this? If you don't come, you know what the price of being a pirate is on these seas? It's death.
Give me an intimidation check then.
Oh
But-
shit.
No, boy,
Mother.
Time for another
Oh.
fakers.
God.
Well, you rolled a 1, I rolled a 2. What the hell?
I got
Fakers,
afflicted with a
baby.
fucking fakers, dude. I can't.
You know-
believe
You know what?
shit.
This is a perfect time for this.
Out of pure curiosity, kind of want to roll intimidation as well, just to see if I would have been better off rolling persuasion or intimidation.
Sure, go ahead.
Just out of pure
You
curiosity.
would've
Okay,
been.
so it would have been about the same.
What's my affliction, doctor?
Well, I'm gonna find out.
Oh god, what is? I'm
He's
so.
got the serious case of woe is me's.
Which you roll? You have to roll a D100, right?
You can roll a D100.
Let's do it.
What you gotta get? What's he gotta get?
With /R1D. 79.
79.
79. Okay.
You know, it's funnier than a 79. 80.
No.
I like how we basically just we basically just fought off all these pirates, and then we're trying to persuade this one pirate person who was opposed to us the entire time. Like, that wouldn't have any repercussions of the navy that we're standing right next to.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're basically doing this in front of the Navy, dude. So, both of your eyes are now the entirety of the color of what your irises used to be.
Wait, I had this once.
Yeah,
I did
so
this.
now you
I
got it
did this. My eyes going black.
Yeah.
It's back.
Oh god, how does this keep happening?
Oh, your eyes look very similar to the time we met.
Why is everything so bright?
Yeah, you basically get like all pupils.
He's got his eyes dilated just in reverse.
Yeah.
I scream. That's my eyes.
Ah! All right, and at this point, the Navy captain will go. Excuse me, gentlemen. If I may remind you, I did hire you to take care of these pirates. Which, well done. He hands 50 gold pieces, which Captain Flint will split around the 4 of you, so you each get like 15 gold pieces each. So you get 10 gold pieces each, and he takes the other 10. But these are pirates, and these aren't pirates who have been dealing serious damage, pillaging the still seas. They need to be taken with us to the Navy and try for their crimes.
You know, you're right. You see, the seas are lonely, especially for Goblo there. You can't help us you can't help. We couldn't just, we're trying to help a fellow crewmate out. That's all it was.
And as soon as the Navy comes in, he goes, "Oh yes, of course. Really, I've just been a I may seem like a rotten apple, but I've just had a bad luck of it is all. Look, I can change me ways if you just give me a new chance. Now, come on, then let me make an honest living with these buccaneers, please." And she's gonna roll a deception check against the captain, against this Navy captain.
It's really up to her at this point.
Tony.
Ooh.
That's not bad. That's pretty good.
And his is
Okay,
Let's hope
yeah.
this guy's smarter than he can shoot, at least.
well, she got a 21 deception. He got a
16.
He got a 16 in his wisdom check.
So he believes her. He believes she's a changed woman.
He's more like,
He can believe that she can change.
do you Flint, do you think you can keep this wild ruffian under control? I think I might be able to keep her under wraps. Very well, then our business is done. You can keep your spoils of war to yourself. As the Navy captain scurries off. As he'll go like, actually no, and you keep your spoils of war to yourself. But I take the first mate. As the sum showing that the Lasher pirates have been well taken care of. And then he's just going, what the fuck? Captain Jog, you can't let him do this to me. And she just goes, Sorry.
I'm gonna move Joyce over to face the first captain. So she's face on face.
She's oriented midair.
Yeah.
Wait, to who? Oh, yeah, she goes.
This entire conversation, I've been rotating her to face the person who's talking to her.
Yep. And she goes, she just shrugs.
Look, sorry, mate, that's the way of the seas.
You fucking. And then the captains, and then the pirate crew basically take her to take this guy over to over to where the guard is, and the other Navy captains take him over to the side. They basically take him to not to the side, to their Navy vessel, where he shall be tried for the crimes of the Lasher pirates. Unless anyone wants to intervene.
Nope.
No one
Is
cares.
there a bounty on his head that we should be claiming?
We already got paid for it.
Yeah. All right. As for
You got 10 gold pieces.
No, I just was hoping there might have been a bigger bounty on the pirates.
As for
Turned
you,
over.
Fortune, you are looking through the treasures. The stuff that seems the most valuable at the moment. Go ahead and give me a 1d20 roll. So no,
okay.
1d100.
1d100.
You get afflicted with a faker.
69. Oh, 87.
All right. You find.
7.
Roll me 2d4. You find 4 art pieces that you estimate to be worth at least 25 gold, and one
Each?
each, and you get access to 1 magic item.
Ooh.
And I will tell you what those art pieces are, and I'll tell you what the magic item is in a bit.
I'm sitting here doing the Mr. Burns thing with my fingers.
Give me another D100.
Excellent.
Another D100, yes, sir.
77.
77.
Us over
Lucky
here
7.
being the wingman.
You
Getting
have
cuffed out of
access to
treasure.
You have access to.
You son.
Oh boy, why did I give you this? You rolled really well on this. The eyes of the eagle. These are They are basically like a pair of goggles made of silver that have slanted eyes on them and a beaked nose that looks that of like an eagle. These crystal lenses fit over and they are covered with crystal lenses. While wearing them, you have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight. In conditions of clear visibility, you can make out details of even extremely distinct creatures and objects as small as 2 feet across. So basically, you got them eagle eyes. So be sure to write that down in your inventory.
Yep, doing that at the moment.
And I'm going to write down and I'm going to get your art objects.
Yay. See, boys, this is why you have to be the first one to get to the good stuff.
Roll me 4 d10s.
4d10.
All right. Ooh. You find 1 small mirror, a small mirror set with a painted wooden frame, and 8 embroidered silk handkerchiefs. Sorry, and 3 embroidered silk handkerchiefs.
Wait, wasn't there a fake curse? Shit.
Isn't there still that fake curse on Captain Jock?
Because she has the beauty of the gods, but if she doesn't look at the mirror at least once today, then she will turn into a necrotic horror.
What was the first thing you said before the silk handkerchiefs? The mirror set?
Yeah,
Silver?
I'm gonna write it down. Small mirror set.
You said 25 gold.
Yep.
And the handkerchiefs would be worth 25 each.
Yep. 3 times 6.
Well, we'll see what I can negotiate my way into getting to sell these things for.
Also, if you want to, make me. What's your background?
Gambler?
Gambler. Okay. Then go ahead and make me. But you've traveled around a fair bit, right?
She has, and she is noble born, by the way.
All right, then give me a history check.
Not so great at this.
8. You know the symbol embroidered on these handkerchiefs are that of a noble family. You're not sure which ones, but you estimate that's probably why they sell for a high price. Apart from the quality make of the handkerchiefs themselves, it's probably because of the fact that they belong to nobility.
Fair. Okay.
And with that, you are also able to... Actually, let me just double check something if you also find gold. You... go ahead and give me another D100.
Okay. 38.
38. You managed to roll me 46?
4.
Alright, you managed to find 18 silver pieces amongst the rest of this loot.
Okay.
So it adds up to 1.5 gold pieces. Sorry, 1.8 gold pieces. But, you know, with that, you're able to get back up before the rest of the crew takes the rest of the loot.
So she'll go up to the others, to those 3 guys, and give them each 6 silver.
Okay.
Here's your share.
I don't do
Dang.
anything but thanks.
We're a
Alright.
party, right?
Anu would definitely raise his eyebrows to the fact that you gave him 6 silver and go, this is all of it. But he's not going to question it further.
What she said was, "This is your share." She didn't say this is all there
Oh,
was.
this is yeah. Okay, fair enough. I didn't realize that's what.
I'll just
Well, I mean,
nod
the
my
share
head.
infers that this is all of it.
And then I can't remember, Anu, did you take damage during that entire thing? Ordeal?
Do you need healing? I
I-
forgot my
I have
yeah.
cure wounds I can just throw on him if he took damage.
Or
I might.
do, medicine
You did
check
take
to
5 points of
that.
damage from Captain Jog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since I'm right next to him, I'll just use cure wounds.
Okay.
What's my kitty's just looking at me. He stares at me. 12. So you're back up to
Damn.
full.
I'm back to full. He
Yeah.
touches my shoulder and I just stare at him.
You feel the cut that is laid upon you by Captain Jock just
Um,
instantly heal.
I am going to So what I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to talk to the captive. Joyce was her name?
Jog.
Joy.
I keep forgetting.
Jog.
Jog.
Chalk.
Jog. Like the action jogging.
Yeah, the action jogging.
Oh, okay. I'm going to ask her. So where's the good stash you hid?
Mm.
The good stash, eh? Why would you think I have a good stash here? What you found in there is
Everyone
what you
has a
keep.
stash
Mhm.
Give
that they
me.
hide away from everyone.
All right. Are you gonna try and say anything to persuade her? Is this gonna be a persuasion or intimidation?
You can be bad cop, and I'll try good cop.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. I'm going to persuade her by saying, "We're all friends now, right?"
And,
Friend
uh,
God, that's
share.
the intimidation.
and I'm assuming you're gonna do the friends cantrip.
Well, I don't want her being aggressive with me,
All right.
but I could.
Then go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Okay. 14.
Let me roll for it. You can also help with that. Fortune.
Yeah, I can give him advantage. Well, doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter. I rolled 2 14s.
Yeah.
So you can roll on your own. See what you get.
Yes, because Fortune's gonna lean in, covered now in the drying blood of her crew, and just look at her and say, I could kill you too, and nobody would even care. So why don't you give me the goods, and then I'll take that as a sign of good faith and let you live another day.
Meanwhile, Glober's like, I'd care.
Global looks over and.
Oh,
uses kind
man!
of a
I'm
pub
so
dog
bad
eye
at
look.
this. We're trying
Ugh.
to find more loot.
Damn.
16.
Yeah.
She goes,
Yeah.
And why? You think when I became a pirate, I cared about my own life? I'd give up everything for freedom, mates. That's how it is on these here seas. You throw in your lot.
Freedom?
You throw in your. When you throw in your lot in life, you throw in your life to gain a little bit of freedom in this godforsaken hell. In these
I'm going to.
Go ahead.
I'm going to look her. I'm going to try to deception check.
So no,
Maybe
you ain't taking
deception.
what's
I wouldn't know this, but I'm going to say, you know what we're going to do to this ship once we leave? We're going to let it sail. We have no use for a second ship. Why waste the treasure?
I mean,
Sail?
Technically you guys
I
could
was.
use the ship.
Well, I mean.
Oh, we're going
we
to take
could.
this ship?
I mean, you could take the ship if you want to.
We could.
Or we
But
could
either way-
scuttle it.
Well, anyway, you want to roll deception check?
Yeah.
I'll keep that 16 then. Go ahead and roll deception.
Let's go.
17. All right, that beats it. And he goes,
Wait,
Just
wait,
one.
wait.
It's just-
Fine. I do have a secret stash. It's got a magic item. A pair of goggles, right? Make you see a bit better. A couple of silks that I nicked off a couple of nobles. And a mirror. That's for me private stash. And a few silver pieces too. That will keep away for a rainy day. You happy?
Okay, boys, I'll watch her while you go look for that.
I'm not letting anyone. I'm not letting this one go.
Three sets of eyes are better than two, but very well.
Glorbo's not really interested in any of the monetary value. I mean, he still needs it, but he's more interested in the pirate that was being hauled off, the goblin pirate.
okay.
That was being hauled off by the Navy, and while he's being hauled off, Glorbo wants to speak with them and ask him about the ways, and he's fascinated by this goblin. So he wants to ask him about kind of his culture to
Alrighty.
gauge what led him to make these choices.
Okay, give me a... I was gonna say we roll persuasion with disadvantage, but considering you're also goblin kin, I'll say give me a regular persuasion check.
Persuasion. Oh, Jesus.
That's enough,
Is it
I'll say.
10. Okay.
As the goblin will look to you and go, "All right, you wanna know what happened to me?
Oh, yeah.
I had a little village outside the silk, just on the border of the Silk Sea, called Ville. That's when all things were peaceful. When it got destroyed by when the neighboring human kingdoms. They sailed onto it and had their soldiers destroy the whole fucking landscape, made our home into a fucking battleground. Only a few of us were left standing there. So we decided to give one to them humies. By going after their navy, their villages, and do what they done to us. That's what Captain Jog promised us when we joined the Lasher Pirates. So our home, our way of life, that was destroyed by them humies of the Lacey Empire. Most of them are just part of...
There's another Lacey Empire.
That was destroyed by the Humies. Warring territories trying their best to grab whatever the land they can. Well, they can't control the seas. That's why we took to it. We made our new culture. Ain't no one gonna take it away from us. Except maybe Captain Jock. You want more advice, mate?
You'd rather risk your life for freedom and revenge for your fallen kin than spend it trying to honor them.
What else do I have, mate? I have nothing left.
Your life. You can try to make amends if you want.
Amends? For what I
You
did?
don't have to forgive the humans for what they did, but at the very least, you can forgive and forget.
Give me a persuasion check.
And also, he'll add on top of this his story about how his village just randomly out of nowhere became afflicted with this disease. So he'll add on top of that.
Oh, well, where I come from, my village, it's been afflicted by a disease I've never seen before. I don't know how long they have left, so I'm desperately looking for a cure. If you might know something, I would definitely appreciate the help.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check with advantage.
All right.
Oh.
Shit.
Shit.
All right.
You know
well,
what?
it's
Well,
advantage.
10? I mean,
That's a
We
3.
wasted all of our good die on the battle.
You know what?
Well, with advantage.
No, that was with advantage. Okay, you know, well, that was with advantage on the roll, but I was gonna say because you were trying to use your advantage, I was gonna allow you to use a DM inspiration, which allows you to do 1 free reroll, which I was allowed to
Okay.
do that. So you can do that, and you go to 15. That's pretty good. And he will go. And I'm sure I'm gonna roll for that beat, for the goblin boss.
I like how I accidentally do what you were gonna plan to have me do.
Kind of works out like that. Happy little accident.
It's like Master Oogway says, there are no accidents.
well, he's a goblin. He's not terribly bright.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know much about that disease. I heard it happened on a couple of islands here. Maybe it was something that was spreading about. Maybe it was something. Maybe it has something to do with where your island is in the sea. Maybe it's affected by whatever. Maybe it might be affected by some kind of magics or whatever. I'll give you one piece of advice though. You care about your village. You don't waste no time. You want to help them, find what you need, and get back to them so you can enjoy it while you can. And beware of that Captain Jock. From one gobbo to another. She'll use you until you're not useful anymore. So be wary, mate. Be fucking
I
wary.
appreciate your advice.
And do you want to let him go now?
Yeah.
All right, and with that, he is led onto the ship of the Navy he's led onto the Navy ship, and he's brought to the brig, where he's going to be tried for the crimes of Captain Jog and the Lasher Pirates.
So while Garbo's having that conversation, Fortuna has pulled over a barrel and sat down next to where Captain Jog is, and with a system of body movements and sleight of hand using thieves' cant, checking to see if the captain can understand her.
He does.
She, Jog.
Oh, Captain?
Captain Jog.
Oh, Captain Jog. I thought you meant Captain Flint. Sorry.
No.
I need to roll something quickly. Actually, no. I'd say she does, yeah. I'd say she does. That makes sense.
So then Fortune's gonna try to persuade her, saying, play dumb when they come back empty-handed, and there may be some gold in it for you.
And she'll go, you go get your own boys. I like a woman with a bit of wit.
Only person who's gonna help yourself in this world is yourself, right?
Go and give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Persuasion.
Oh damn.
21.
She nods and she'll go, all right then. You make sure that's a good cut, though. Because as soon as this... Who knows, maybe we might be able to split off together.
An all-female pirate crew could be fun. Certainly no, we don't need dumb men around half the time.
I don't know. The dumb men have their uses.
That's why I said only half the time.
And with that, you can...
Is this like all because I never let go.
This is all being done in Thieves' Cant.
Nope.
So...
This is Thieves'
okay.
Cant.
Okay.
Oh no, because you were there was
Who
why I
knows
had to
Thieves'
I had to
Cant?
think about
You
thieves.
just basically see them talking in like
brigands.
some sort of weird code of just like,
What is
the weather's
Thieves'
looking a little bit
Cant?
red today. Oh, sure, but my mood's been kind of purple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gibberish that makes no sense to anybody really. Just seems
So
like
as they're
random
doing this-
conversation.
I'm gonna make my way over to a quiet spot of the ship where there's not a lot of rubble around and set up a little like prayer of sorts or like a little ritual of sorts, and then in Celestial I'll offer a prayer to the god to cleanse the souls that have fallen in battle on the ship.
With that, the first mate does offer a similar prayer and will aid you with that, as he'll make a prayer for that of his fallen crew.
Glorbo will go over to this, and he doesn't quite understand what gods are, but he will offer kind of something similar.
And the last thing I'll say before I go back to the other map, she'll go, Mama, what's the deal with that goblin over there? Is he always so deadly?
Who is she talking to?
She's talking to Fortune.
Okay. I'm just gonna move over to Fortune. So it's I can't control the.
Fortune, you're I don't think you're. We can't hear you, so you might not be working. Your mic may not be working. Actually, she might say this in common as well. So she might go to both Anu and Fortune. Ask that question. Has your goblin friend always been so deadly?
Well, I suppose that might be the case. I've never. This is the first time I've seen him. Oh, this is the first time I've seen him fully in combat.
Oh. Well.
But if this is just the first. If this is him just tapping into his potential, I can see promise of it.
Well, how about, you think you might be able to introduce me to it? You think you might be able to give me a proper introduction? Because, I think I might like to see just, how deadly he can be.
I have no idea what that's supposed to mean.
She wants the bone.
But
All right, how about I'd like to see.
I
want
want to see if he's good at wielding a dagger, if you know what I mean.
I'd like to see.
I
how
want to see if he
deadly
can
his
wield a
aim is.
dagger into my
It's all right.
sheath.
When you get a little older, you'll understand.
you goblin people are so crude. And
All
I'm
right.
going to.
Yeah.
But I have my own questions for Gabo. So I'm gonna go for Gabo.
All right. Do you guys have any other questions before we head on to the next scene?
Yeah. No.
Yep. And unfortunately, Fortune's internet died, so she'll be back soon.
All right.
I suppose we can probably wrap up here too.
Oh, don't. I do have something in mind. I do have like a last little epilogue in mind for you guys to complete your mission.
Oh, sure.
So I'd rather wait for everyone to come. So we'll take a quick break, actually.
Yeah, now we could just roleplay because I was just gonna ask. I was just going to ask. This doesn't have really anything to do with NPCs, so it's just between me and Beef, essentially.
Okay. Oh, well, Beef is muted and deafened, so we can't hear us.
So I can't. R.I.P. I was gonna ask. My character would definitely have been interested in hearing about this affliction, this curse upon his village.
Okay. Well, I think that'd be up to Beef to decide if you would have been close enough to hear that.
Yeah, no. That's
And
what
if it was in Goblin or not.
saying.
Yeah. I just need to. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break just to grab my stuff then.
All right.
So we'll be back in like what, 10 minutes?
Probably.
Sounds good.
All right.
Right.
See you in a bit.
I pack up my altar and I make my way over to you.
Me and you would just talk, I guess.
Yep. Just chat the shit. I'll ask you, like, how are you feeling, like, wounds-wise, everything good, that kind of stuff.
I feel perfectly fine, and thank you for the healing.
No problem.
Oh wait, was
The
it
urge-
Goblo was the one that healed me. Sorry, I would say thank you for your concern.
Yeah. The urge to just fucking punt Gobble from one ship to the other, or try to. Hold on,
You
I'm
know
curious.
the seas are still full of sharks, right?
Yeah. Just out of curiosity.
Welcome to.
Okay.
Oh my god, we're streaming.
I gotta roll
Um,
strength, right? Yeah.
We
I'm
took a
curious.
10-minute break when you left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. My net periodically decides to die, and I have to beat the router into submission again.
Wait, what?
Oh, I was
What?
gonna ask you. Beef,
Yes?
I was gonna RP. I was
Yeah.
gonna ask you about so what's this about a curse afflicted your village?
Oh.
Was it?
Oh, yeah. That it's a strange affliction, right? So the people
Don't you
fallen
dare
ill.
do it.
The people fallen ill. They can't
I'm not
seem
going
to move their limbs, and they're suffering a unawakening of sorts. I've never seen this, and there's strange rashes that appear that don't seem to go away with any sort of medicine or magic.
Was
Like it's
there-
attached it to their skin.
Do you know if the Shadowfell, anything about the Shadowfell was involved with this?
Would Glorbo know this? Oh, he's gone.
He's gone, so probably not.
Probably
Um,
not.
Do you know what the Shadowfell is?
The shadow what?
The Shadowfell?
No.
Hmm.
Why would shadows fall? That doesn't make any sense.
Shadows always fall. What are you talking about?
Well, clearly you've never been in a goblin village. Everything's flat. At least my goblin village was. I don't know about
Yeah, I
other
mean, like,
goblin
look at this one, and I point over to Captain Jog. It's like, I don't think this one's counting as flat.
No, certainly not. No. Those are quite round and voluptuous.
Yeah.
Amicably sized, if I have to comment on it.
A man of words. Anyways, what were we talking about? Turn over the Dragonborn.
Oh. Out of curiosity, I was gonna say, what role do you think I'd have to make in order to punt Gorbo from one ship to the other?
It
I
would
was
be
gonna
a
say probably
strength
like
check, probably.
it'd probably
yeah.
be like strength of like 15.
What
Well,
would I do for?
How much distance is he? You're doing it for a 25-foot, and his character is a small class, so.
Why would you punt me, you fucker?
Wait,
No,
it's just a
it's just-
hypothetical,
it's
okay?
It was out of curiosity's sake, yeah.
Okay, pure hypothetical. I was like, what the fuck did Glorbo
You probably
do?
wouldn't succeed. You probably wouldn't succeed with the 10.
No, you would have to get probably like at least a 14.
Let me see if I can punt him.
Knowing you, you
What
could.
if I punt him, and I don't get wisdom? Wait, I could get a wisdom check.
My AC
I have-
is 13.
I could just
Oh my god. You
Oh
fucking
my
punched him
God.
through the island.
don't punt the goblin. Punt the goblin.
Don't punt a goblin.
No, wait. Whoa!
In this hypothetical scenario, that's how it would turn out.
For real.
I was just busy clipping the fucking Captain Jock laying down some Bone Town.
Jesus Christ, we're right in the room. Can you at least give us some time to clear out?
I mean,
I mean, she does seem interested in you.
You know
But
what? While they're
Let's
doing
not
that,
involve this character just yet because their DM is out of the picture right now.
I was gonna say, while they're doing that, I think I would just go prepare a nice meal for the three of us.
For the three
For
you're
being
excluding
Fortune,
someone.
myself. No, for Fortune, myself, and Anu as Beef's getting comfy cozy with.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
I
Didn't
see.
I go to help you, or didn't I go to offer a prayer?
That was at the that finished.
Okay.
Yep.
Then,
We're not.
alright.
This is the end battle,
Oh.
end
Yep,
prayer,
this is
and
the-
finalization.
Yep.
Okay, I clearly missed that. Because I was deafened trying to, like, make that clip good.
I see. You're making a clip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Goblin
Wait,
Baby
I'm
wants
getting it.
warp. Oh, I just read that. What the fuck?
Yeah. He's been getting it on with
Oh my
Goblin
God.
Babe, apparently.
I'm trying to make this romance happen, guys.
He sees the glint in Global's eyes and they sparkle like a diamond.
I like how my eyes are completely. My eyes are still
Inverted.
completely blocked. Oh my god, yeah.
He's just deadpan face, just eyes like voids, just staring.
All he sees are glimmering souls.
This is the second time Glorbo has ever seen this happen.
It's like, hey, wait, this looks familiar. I've seen this before.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you
why.
have a health condition by
I'm
chance?
back.
I really hope not.
Glorbo starts prescribing medicine to fucking Anu. He's like,
You seem like you have a problem, mate.
Well, I had an orange this morning, so I don't think it's scurvy.
By the way,
Does scurvy even do this to the eyes? I don't think
No,
it does.
Scurvy wouldn't do this to the eyes, no. I think this might be, a fey curse affliction.
Oh, I hate those things.
I've been noticing that some strange things have been going on.
Anyways, have you met Captain Jugs? I mean, Jog.
hello.
as I sat her down in front of him.
Sure. What would you like to ask Captain Jogs? Or Jog?
Oh, Captain Jogs was interested in Gabo, so I just...
Oh yes.
I mentioned when you were gone that they had like a little conversation, but we couldn't do anything. But I just said to Glorbo that she was talking about you. Is essentially what I said. She was asking about you. Is what I said.
Mm-hmm. So, And you look over to her, Gloria. She's giving you like a little wink and a little coy smile.
Oh my. Hi. You need something.
Our work uses few things. Well, for one thing, firstly, am I going back on your ship, or are you going to be, manning mine?
I think it would be best if you would, help our ship.
Alright. Well, if that's the case, then I might need you to, show me around, show me where I'll be, staying for the night.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
Very good. And, I don't suppose you wouldn't mind, helping a poor gal, helping a poor gal like me get a couple of, just keep her warm on the high seas, would you?
No,
All
Totally dense. Does not know what he's talking about. He's thinking covered in a nice warm blanket.
Alright.
So at this point, I would walk over to a nude, grab him by the arm, and drag him back or down towards where Fortune
Alright,
is. Just
so
looking at him.
with that in mind, you will able to gobble pay once clip. Of course you would clip that beef.
Bro.
Alrighty. So with that in mind, is there anything you guys want to do before we head out for the ship? Because now Captain Jug is going to be being shown around by Glorbo on the ship.
Well, I'm going to go to Captain Flint and ask him what the intentions are for the abandoned ship. Should we split the crew, or are we going to scuttle it?
Well, to be honest, I've got no need for another ship, as I've already got enough with my own crew. And in fact, it'll be a little bit less now, that a few of them have been now we've actually lost one.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Roscoe. R.I.P. Roscoe. R.I.P. Roscoe.
P. Coltrane.
Yeah.
Roscoe, my favorite nameless NPC
See.
until now.
Yep.
Um.
But I don't suppose you'll be. But if you don't want us to just let sail off, or perhaps steal from supplies, you're more than welcome to have it.
Oh, you're so kind, Captain.
We've got no need for it.
I
Besides,
mean-
I think you've earned your keep already.
She just gives a little smile and shrug, like, I think it would be a shame to waste such a sturdy vessel when it could even be sold, if nothing else.
I like where your head's at. We'll tag it along. We'll tag it along if we'll get someone to man the ship with us for the time being, and then by the time we get to Monzar, we'll decide what we do from there. How's that sound?
Sounds good. Plus, I would think 2 ships sailing together, less likely to have pirates come at us again, since we'll seem more formidable.
I suppose you got a point there. No problem. Let's just wait for the Navy flags to. Let's just wait for the Navy ship to finally get far enough away before we start hoisting the flags.
Of course. I'll go speak with my party members.
Okay.
So she goes over, stops when she sees Gorbo talking with the pirate captain, and kind of sniggers to herself, and then goes over to the other 2. Like, So
We look.
we're hooking him up now, or is that what we're doing?
You have
Yeah,
no
I think
idea
so.
how hard it is to get that going. I think Glorbo is socially inept.
Well, I know the captain's interested in him, so we have to be careful she doesn't
figure
eat
it
him
out.
alive.
He'll figure it out one way or another.
I've seen my fair share of things starting, and this one is. It's a rough start.
I don't think it's gonna go anywhere.
It's my favorite kind of romance novel. Enemies to lovers.
Except
I
for
thought you were
one
gonna
of the
say
lovers is socially
that
inept.
doesn't go anywhere.
One of the
Jesus.
My favorite
Oh.
romance novel, one that goes nowhere.
Wow.
One that ends in heartbreak. Oh my.
I'm not the emo type. I prefer my men that way. Now,
You can fix them.
exactly. I can fix them. I can fix them. But anyway.
Do you want to talk about the fact that you just... Sorry, I just blocked it off for a second. You just straight up bit someone's throat out.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. No. I'm gonna say that you two, we're in the heat of battle. You two better roll me some good perceptions to have seen that.
I'll say give you a perception or insight check.
Okay.
What's your passive perceptions? I will ask. Actually, before you roll anything, what's your
13.
passives?
13.
11.
Well, 13 and 11. All right, you're gonna have to roll to see
I mean-
if you did it at the time. Or I'll give you either an I'll give you three choices actually: perception, insight, or history. The perception will
one's
be
the one-
retroactive
None of
because you are
those.
looking at the perception will be retroactive to basically see like did you see something at the time. The insight is more to get a vibe on the situation to see if something's a little bit amiss about what she's talking about, and like if you sense something that was out of the ordinary, and the history to see if you even like if while needed comment you might have spotted it just through memory alone. Like just
Can't wait to
remember
roll
that
a
small
natural
detail.
one.
I mean, you never know. You want to roll?
I got a 15. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, so this is probably not canon.
I feel like Sora might be the only one who would be able to have seen, like, at least the end of that display.
I was gonna say because the face that he gave off, if you look in Gen chat, that's the face that I gave about the fucking black lab. Just,
Fair.
you.
So we have to retroactively just make it so that it's Sora that asked the question instead of me.
If you want to have.
Well, you can have it be that Sora brings it up instead, and that is when, or like Sora brought it up to Anu, and then that would be the case.
Up to you. It's your role.
Are you cool with that, Fortune?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right.
Alright.
Cool.
Just gonna ask you about it. Because that's a very jarring thing to find out.
That's a very like terrifying thing to witness.
My cat meows.
It's coming from a cleric.
It's coming from a paladin. I've seen a thing or
Sorry,
two, and
paladin.
that's one of them that
He's
is
seen a
not
thing.
on that list.
He knows the thing or two, and because he's seen a thing or two.
Cleric and paladin, Roro.
Not a cleric, just a paladin.
Paladin, Rutro.
Mhm.
Reggie, it's a Rowan.
Like Scoop, I can't understand what you're saying.
You never ran, Raggy. You need to go to a speech wrist.
Like, if I did that, then I'd have to hear what you're actually saying.
What the hell is
Wow.
going on?
I don't know.
This
Let's
is
get
so
Wait,
weird
wait,
for
wait,
me.
so,
wait,
Seconds.
this-
I,
I don't even know at this point.
So, what were you going to?
I'm-
So you guys brought up the biting. Fortune, do you have a response?
She's just gonna look at them for a moment, kind of blinking. Although I was like, looks on her face. I got caught up in the heat of the moment.
And you
Like-
bit someone's neck off.
I mean, barbarians get wild and ragey when they fight. Why can't I?
You're not a barbarian.
Well, that's true. She just gives him a wide, dazzling smile for the first time that, like, actually shows her teeth and her fangs are quite prominent.
Also, my cat's doing a little blep face.
Are you
Oh.
willingly showing?
Oh my
Oh, love that. Are you willingly showing that, or do I have
Yep.
to make a perception
Nope.
check?
She is willingly showing her fangs at this point. The
Oh my
first
God,
time.
I can see a little bit of the tongue. That's so cute.
Hang on a minute.
I love that.
send
I
a
absolutely
photo.
love that. You need a cat cam.
A permanent cat
Yes.
cam.
Yes.
I
He's
think
so cute.
at this point, I would try and change subjects and be like, all right, who's hungry? Because, we just had a hard-fought battle, so people are probably bound to be at least
Yeah.
a little bit peckish.
In response to you showing your teeth, I would just squint my eyes, and I would be like, "All right then."
I mean, she's standing
keep
here out
those-
under the sun, so she's
Yeah.
clearly not a vampire.
Yeah, clearly. Squints eyes, and I say, "All right then, just keep those towards the enemy, and I guess we won't have a problem."
Let's see.
Sounds good to me. By the way, I convinced the captain to let us have the ship.
I love those pictures.
Yeah,
Me too.
it's a good cat.
I figure, if nothing else, we can sell it and split the money.
That is true.
That's fair. Is that in accord?
Fortune
I'm
kind
asking if I'm asking if this is an agreement.
of.
I would nod my head silently, figuring I don't really have a say in the matter.
Agreed, and as long as we don't think Gloro and his girlfriend will have a problem.
Mhm. I told them we were going to scuttle the ship anyways. They wouldn't have to know.
Even better.
My eyes would light up for a second as I would let out a little bit of flame from my breath, like scuttle, arson, fire.
I
Alright.
forget you're a pyromaniac.
All right.
Well, we're not scuttling it today.
Alrighty. So with that, we are going to cut to the next bit, as the day is out, and hey Glorbo,
Yeah?
I need you to roll me 2 things.
Okay.
Oh God.
I need
Please,
I need
do
you
I need to-
roll
Gonna be a
me
bad-
performance check and a Constitution saving throw.
Performance. Okay. All right. I love where this is going.
So, in addition to that, does need to roll 1d6 of damage.
And what was the other
Grip
thing?
my
A Constitution saving throw.
Those 2 rolls in this context is very.
After everything, yeah.
Constitution
it's
saving
nothing
or
saving throws.
Constitution?
Constitution
Saving.
check, I'll say.
Oh. Never mind.
Even better.
For real.
It's on the side
Just-
screen.
On
Yep.
the side for your Constitution itself. Click it.
I'll let those 2 rolls speak for themselves as you... you're with Captain Jog for about, I'd say an hour.
Ooh.
Until, and then everyone gets their long rest.
Sad trombone sound, please.
And as you're there, knitting the, you're kneading the threads. You're threading the needles, if you will. You're tugging the weasel. You're,
Sowing the
Taking a
seeds of
ride
life.
on her wild seas.
Yes, there we go. As night falls and everyone gets their long rest, I need to roll something.
Taking the captain for a ride.
Yeah, with my
In the motion
boat.
of the ocean, if you catch
Yeah.
my drift.
The
Poor
seas be
boy.
rocking this boat. Not just the
Oh,
seas.
Just
sorry.
just need to know, did he become a man last night?
As
Lorbo doesn't understand sex.
while
God.
everyone is there anyone in the crew that doesn't need to sleep?
Just to make this worse, Glorbo's the type that he doesn't understand what the term pushing rope means, and so this definitely comes up.
Oh,
He's asking. He's asking. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Jesus. All right. So, is there anyone on the crew that doesn't
Which
sleep?
one?
I sleep.
All right.
Yep, I have to have sleep.
All right. Cool.
You know how many elves
I-
only need 4 hours, so that's the first bait.
Yeah.
They just need to meditate. I
don't-
think.
I don't believe I need to sleep, but I think just from sheer exhaustion that went out earlier, I will take a rest.
Alrighty. So everyone goes to sleep at night, and you think you might hear something from the end of the ship that splashes in the water, but you quickly ignore that and go back to sleep. As you all wake up the next day, and Glorbo, you realize that Captain Jog is gone, as she appears to have left the ship.
You'll get him next time, son.
Are you winning, son?
yeah.
I think I won. Maybe.
As you make your
I mean, you
way...
did finish first.
Is the pirate ship still there, or did it disappear?
No, she took the, you guys are with the pirate ship, I'll say, so she's pretty much given up on that. She's taking the, one of the dinghies.
Ah,
Not the dinghy.
As you guys finally make it, to your quarry, to the island of Tumunzar. And in particular, you make it to the village of Kafal. Let me just actually get the script out here. Let's see here. I got it right. There we go. After the mess was finally cleaned up, the swordfish sets sail once again, and you all... Oh, that's happened already. And you all see an island appear upon the horizon, with the bellowing of "Land ho!" You know your mission was a success. You have arrived at Kafals on Tumanzan. Your ship docks at the port side of Kafals. Oh, hang on, let me just move the camera around a bit. Actually, I'll zoom out of it just so everyone can see what the island looks like. I don't think I can show it on the stream. It's only showing the halfway point. Hang on. Wait. Nope, that's not doing it. Okay, hang on then.
Hang on.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Technique.
Technique.
Alright,
That's
I got
horrible
you.
last night.
That's what you
Technique.
didn't have last night.
Yeah.
That's not what you had.
Black barrel.
I knew that was coming.
I imagine
Whereas-
instead of anything actually
So you
happening,
are
it's
now
just
in this
him
town of
sitting there like,
Falls
look
here.
at my collection of rocks.
shh. Okay.
And you see that this is mainly a farming settlement.
Hmm.
Farming, you say?
Indeed. With a
So
few
what-
rocky terrains, a few forests around here, and some hilltops that seem to be surrounding the innermost part of the land. Your ship docks at the port side, land of Kafals, and you enter. And for those who get up with the cargo, you find that this farming village is in desolation. Half of the buildings are in ruin, burned to crisps, or flown away by what you can only assume were like hurricane-style gale winds, or destroyed by some kind of immense force. And the other half of it that are intact are full of starving and sick common folk, with bleak and solemn gazes in their eyes. But there are a small few who appear to be soldiers, severely injured, and one who seems to be missing a leg. And you notice that a few of these soldiers are actually from different sides, appear to have different houses embroidered on their armor, house emblems embroidered on their armor, meaning that these soldiers are from different kingdoms. Captain Flint orders his crew to hand the head of the village, an elderly halfling, the crates full of contraband Navy supplies that he has requested to be handed out amongst the village, with a warning that these items are contraband and could get him in trouble if the Navy found out. But the halfling gives an affirmation that, like, if the Navy asks, the Flint pirates would never hear.
Oh, also, just the stream, the thing didn't get resized when you get a chance.
It's like half of it is just black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like a third of the screen that's just
Oh, here we go.
to the right.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I
And
got it. That's just
Yeah, I
Just
was
out of
wondering about
curiosity's sake, but how many villagers are there in this settlement?
Let me roll. Actually, I'm gonna.
There we go. That's a little better.
Hang on. I'm just going to. There you go. There you go. You should be able to see the whole thing now.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that. All right. Let me just roll for that. I need to roll how many villages there are. There are about 48 villagers, and there's about 48 people in the village, and about 5 of them you can see would be soldiers. 5 or 6 actually. So 42 villages all up.
Okay.
If there were any more, you don't see them.
Because I was thinking about setting up like a almost like a communal like food area.
Soup
So,
kitchen.
like I would, yeah, kind of like a soup kitchen where I would start prepping meals and handing out, you know, like warm bowls of soup or whatever to hungry villagers.
Yep. You'll be able to do that because the contraband you see is not really like magic items or gold, but it is full of raw food and materials, citrus fruits, herbal medicines, fresh water, fresh clothes, and blankets.
Knowing this, I would like to assist, because Glorbo accidentally took a peek at the contraband accidentally, and he just, never disclosed that to the crew. So knowing that that was there, he would offer to assist Soar with aiding the villagers with his medicine practices.
Sure thing. Go ahead and while you're setting this up, Glorbo, give me medicine checks. Give me a medicine check. And Soar, you go ahead and give me a cook utensils check. 20. All right.
Got an 11.
11. You're able to sort of roughly assess what each person has. Like a few of them are definitely starving. They're definitely feeling the effects of emaciation. A few of them have a few internal bleeding and injuries. You're able to use what kind of? Do you have any feats of any kind?
Feats.
As in, like do you have the access to the healer feat amongst your features?
Discovery, life of delusion.
Seclusion.
Seclusion. Oh, never mind. I don't know.
All right. I can double check that for you. Is the text like really tiny for you?
That's part of it. I also have it minimized on my okay, this is better. I don't see anything.
All right, then it's probably not there. All right, so you're able to sort of like do like little patch jobs, and they really definitely do appreciate it. But any more healing will probably require like a few spell slots in order for you to do that.
I have the herbalism kit, and I have some cure wounds I could do.
Yeah, I'll allow you to using the materials. You can use them to make. You can roll me a herbalism kit check.
Okay, herbalism kit. So that would just be under nature.
Tools.
That'll be under tools. That's basically like under your skills. There should be a thing called like tool proficiencies. So go ahead and click on herbalism kit to see what you can do there.
And then in addition to the people, so depending upon what he rolls, would it be possible for me to heal using my lay on hands ability those who aren't going to be able to get healed
Sure.
from his herbalism stuff?
Alright. Can you see it, Beef?
No, I'm sorry.
Is it...
So it should be underneath your passive passive skill perception. It should be in that little slot there being tools.
Skills. Okay, tools.
It should also be right above like all your languages and stuff like that.
Oh. Okay.
9.
Not much.
Okay.
Not much, but better than
You're-
nothing.
I'll give you that advantage because you'll be getting help from a sword with this.
Be the 13.
Yeah, it's a 13. That's enough. You're able to make a few salves that do help with the soreness and a few of the injuries that these people have, and you manage to patch them up a fair bit. Give them like splints for their arms and legs. You managed to get like disinfectant to help them with their diseases using the herbs that you've got. And Sor, with the rest of them, you're able to use lay on hands to try and like mend a few of the sick that Glorbo can't do on his own, as well as this place's doctor, who definitely appreciates the help. And he also appreciates you handing out, using the ingredients to try and help out making the soup, making them like soup or like nice hot food to help them buy and make it taste good. And with
Question.
that, yeah.
Are there any children here?
There are definitely a lot of there's definitely at least about like a third of the villagers are children. At least a third of them are children. A third or
So Fortune's gonna try to kind of gather them all up and start doing sleight of hand, magic-y type tricks and all to entertain them.
Okay.
And then, question for the GM here: how much should I get rid of for my land hands? Because I have 15 points that I could use. How much should I get rid of for?
I would say if you're doing
helping
it
out
for
these
like the village, then you would get rid of all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, dear boy. No boy.
Alright.
And then now for you, Fortune, give me a sleight of hand or performance check. 25.
25.
Damn.
Yeah, the kids
Plus
are
10. Holy shit.
Yeah, the kids looked a little bit very depressed and they're looking very depressed and solemn, but as soon as they see your hand tricks, all eyes are on you as you're able to like keep them entertained with your card tricks, your sleight of hands, your swishing and swashing to basically keep them enraptured. And you actually see them smile a little bit, and over time you see them start to laugh. And
That'll keep them busy until the food is ready.
yeah. And Anu, as you're watching all this happen, you see that Captain Flint and his crew are returning back to their ship.
I would be looking at the scenery around me and noticing that the contraband is just basic necessities. I would probably visibly grit my teeth in disapproval of what is considered contraband nowadays. As it would be basically the government is turning its back against its people.
And with that, the first mate Kailu, the elf, the high elf, will look despicable, isn't it? That we have to be the ones to help the people when their own kingdoms would turn their backs on them.
Yeah. I follow the smuggler's code, the unwritten rule, which I assume you know. We do not cheat those or directly harm the innocent. But this is something beyond any of that.
This, unfortunately, young man, is nothing new.
I've seen horrors in my... Sorry.
Then you go first. You go first.
I was gonna say, I've seen some horrors in my day, but this is something else.
Do you know what happened to this village? This island, actually.
have not.
There was a recent conflict between the kingdoms of Meatbluff and Godlug, each wanting this tiny island as a part of their territory. This village, among with many others on this island, was used as a battleground to decide who claims Tumanzar as their own, which means armed forces fighting and and battle mages slinging their spells. We're just here, and whoever side is left standing in the end gets the rest. Doesn't matter who won in the end. In fact, I don't really know. We're just doing what the Navy. We are just here doing what the Navy should be doing. Anyway. Sorry, you go. Did you have anything you wanted to say in response to that?
I was gonna point out, it was like, so the two nations were over this land, leave it destroyed, and left it with nothing.
They can always rebuild it, is their philosophy, in their own image. Winner takes all, as they say in the sea, as they say on the high seas.
They can't really rebuild it, can they? Not really.
Depends on how much they spend on their military. Anyway, here's your gold. And what was how much did I promise? I think it was 100 gold pieces. It was 50 gold. No, it was 50 gold pieces, actually.
50 plus because of the...
Yeah, so you got...
Yeah, 50 gold pieces.
So you guys each get 55 gold pieces.
Okay.
For each of you. Rest assured,
the fact that I have 69 gold pieces now is crazy.
Nice.
Hey, baby, let's go!
Woo!
So Captain Flint was rather impressed with your work. We'd be willing to leave. We would be willing to give you a ride, but it seems like you have a vessel already. We'll be heading out to the Silk Sea. If we ever see you on the high seas, we'll keep you in mind as allies of the Flint pirates. Best of luck to you.
You likewise.
Best of luck to you, young smuggler.
And you as well. And remember the code.
Never forget. And with that, the Flint pirate sails away. And your reputation has gone up as you have completed, as your first adventure across the Central Isles is now complete. And as you spend the rest of the night, spend the rest of your time here, but you want, trying to help these people, before you head out, we are going to wrap up the session for tonight. And you guys level up.
Woohoo!
Great.
Zelda, fucking sound effect. Yes, that one just immediately came to mind.
So, how did you guys enjoy your first, how did you guys enjoy this?
Very
Oh, I
good.
love this. This is really fun.
This was awesome.
Yes.
Thank you. So now we're level 4.
You are level 4 now.
Awesome.
Fun.
And
God!
you've made allies, you've made enemies, and you've made a name for yourselves.
And lovers too.
And lovers, lovers in quotation marks.
I still like to imagine that.
Think
instead of
lovers
them
in the
actually
same way
doing
Batman
anything-
and Selena Kyle were lovers. Batman and Catwoman.
Completely one-sided.
I was gonna
No.
say, instead of him being like, actually doing the deed or whatever, I just imagine he's sitting in a room like, I have a collection of rocks. Do you want to see it?
Oh my gosh.
You want to see me rocks?
You want to see me rocks?
They're blue and pretty.
I have
Are you
quite
from
the
magic?
extensive herb collection.
Do you want to see my herbs? I've got plenty of salves. They will blow your mind utterly.
Oh yeah. Does Gabo know what the Shadowfell is or no? We were wondering about that. Because I was trying to ask him questions about the affliction of his village and if it related to the Shadowfell. But he wouldn't know that.
He
last
would not
part,
know
but-
that. But
Okay.
I will
so
give
that fits.
I will give you a chance to do a history check on I'll give you either Arcana or Religion check on that.
Nice.
We'll get which one I'm good at. Religion.
Sorry, Arcana, Religion, or History, actually. All those kind of things.
It doesn't matter because I have zeros across the board. So,
Alright, well, pick one.
Arcana, 18.
Alright. The way this sounds like some sort of, this sounds like some kind of shadow curse rather than a disease. You're not sure what might cause it. It could just be like a random magical effect that tends to affect these part of the seas. But whether or not you guys decide to figure out what that is and how to fix it will come and go with time. And
sounds good.
So with that, I think I'm going to find someone to raid. And I'm going to try and put a little pirate music on.
Oh, yes, and I'll get the links.
Yeah. So while you're getting the links, Beef, and thank you as well for the clips, they are very funny. Luke Fu, where can the good people find you? What are you up to?
I am every Tuesday streaming my own D&D session.
Ooh.
Every other Tuesday, I should say. Typically just following this camp. No, we took a break. This is an every week campaign. Every other week, I do my own campaign. You can find me at twitch.com at lookfu_.
All right.
And that's all my social medias.
Right on. All right. Well, if that's the case, Galaxy, where can the people find you, and what are you up to?
Most of the time it's just streaming random games on Twitch. Lately I've been playing a rhythm game pretty much a lot. But I do stream like other games such as like Minecraft or, you know, other little indie games. Looking at like, what is it? I'm blanking on the name. Subnautica, the new one coming out soon, hopefully. I'm looking at possibly gathering a small group to play that. And
all right, cool. Let's see. Phoenix, what are you up to? Are you up to anything in particular? Do you want to promote anything?
No.
Yep, don't find me.
Leave me alone. You can't. You don't see me. You don't know me. Go away.
She's basically John Cena.
You don't see me.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, and last but not least, Beef for Less. Where can people find you, and what are you up to?
Ah, jeez. The good people know where they can find me. Because I stream with you a lot here on Twitch, but also on Twitter and YouTube and Instagram. But I'll just share the Twitter one for now because that one's fun.
Okay.
And also the thing, just in case people don't know about the Twitch for whatever reason. And then I'll also get your stuff so that you can do that.
Thank you.
But yeah, I stream with you a lot, play Elden Ring, we do Baldur's Gate, and you know, it's great to be a part of this and really just try to get whatever sort of things I might be working on as like art projects or video editing projects, that sort of stuff. And that's kind of what I do.
Right on. All right, and the good people can find me over at twitch.tv/DuskNinjaKenji. You can also find me at youtube.com/DuskNinjaKenji. It says Media Dust, but DuskNinjaKenji also works, I believe. And twitter.com are the same thing. And I mostly do, yes, I play this game. I run this game here at least every other Sunday morning for me and Saturday night for you guys. And on Saturday night for you, I think it's Saturday afternoon, I play, Beef plays Elden Ring for me. And I'm just sort of just there as like a bystander of sorts. We went through a pretty hard dungeon. That game was stressful. That's the most stressful game I've ever been through. Like, we were doing a mini boss, and I was terrified for my life. Oh, yes, I also have a Discord as well, in case you want to keep up to date with everything that I do. Because I also play Baldur's Gate 3 a fair bit. I also do a lot of, like, art streams and editing streams. Art streams basically drawing webcomics and stuff like, and, like, little art pieces I like. And editing bits where I basically just edit YouTube videos. And I'm also a voice actor, as well as Beef. Beef and I were recently in a audio drama version of Doki Doki Literature Club, where we played the male versions of some of the romance interests. He was male Natsuki, and I was male Sayori. And if you know what happens to those characters, well, you know. You know. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna see if I can find someone to raid. Alright, I think Squishy Wish is playing. I think it's like some sort of weird AI game. Like a personal AI detective. Alright, I'll go with that. Okay, so thank you guys for joining us for this stream. Thank you guys for playing this game with us. Thank you for helping me bring this world to life. So for now, have a great day, have a great night wherever you guys are, and I'll see you on the next stream whenever I decide to do it. So take care, love you all, bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
Oh my.